ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. We are here. Zepeda versus Stevenson live stream. Hold up. Make sure I'm not yelling into the mic. My bad for being late. I fell asleep, bro. Yo, I woke up like about an hour ago, and then I woke up in between the Matias fight, bro. And shout out to Sabril Matias. Puerto Rico's got a champion again. I don't care, man. I need to go back and look at the whole fight, but I saw the beginning of the fight. That fight was crazy, bro. The pace was crazy. I don't know what Sabril Matias is on, but that dude don't stop coming forward, bro. That's like inhumane almost. Right now, Zepeda and Stevenson is about to start. Who I got? I mean, who I got or who I think gonna win? I mean, I think Shakur Stevenson is gonna win this fight. Why? Who you got? Who you got? I think Shakur is gonna win this fight. But I'll tell you this right now. First off, how do I sound? Do I sound all right? Because I don't want to be yelling into the mic all night, you know, because I'm going to get excited probably. And I don't want to be all up, you know, I don't want to yell into your ear. Hold on. Yeah, that might be a little bit too loud. Hold on. My bad. Because I'm going to get loud. I don't want to be yelling up in your ear, bro. You know what I mean? I think that's good enough. I don't want to be yelling in your face. You know what I mean? I'll leave it right there. All right, Shakur Stevenson is being announced, bro. I sound good? All right. Yeah, man, who I think's going to win? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I think Shakur is going to win this, but I'll tell you what's interesting right now. If you've been paying attention all night and even all week and all month leading up to this fight, the guy that's putting on these fights, Turki Al-Sheikh, right? He's been saying, look, man, if I'm gonna spend all this money, y'all need to perform and shit, right? Tom and Jerry, you know, nobody, right? And what's interesting is I got to go back and watch the Matias fight. I mean, I didn't catch I missed the last end, but I mean, I saw Matias just pressuring him, and they gave the fight to Matias, bro. And they've been saying, bro, like they're starting to favor these aggressive fighters a lot more. Stevenson is not an aggressive fighter, but he can be aggressive. But I still think Shakur Stevenson, to me, is the best fighter today at distance, bro. At distance. And what I mean by that is he's not too far from you. He's not too close from you. And he will make you miss, and he will hit you. And I mean, I think this kid is talented, bro, but I don't know which one we gonna get. It's sort of like Teofimo Lopez. I don't know which one is gonna show up. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't run. Exactly. Don't run. They ain't trying to hear that, bro. Look at that. Yo, Matias pressured. All right, here we go to round one. Good jab by Shakur Stevenson. Good jab by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, of course, in the southpaw stance. Shakur Stevenson already circling. That's fine. That's fine. Do what you got to do. 1-2 by Shakur. Another shot by Shakur. Them punches seem kind of light, though. I know it's the first round. Zepeda already coming forward. Zepeda's already got him in the corner. Oh, bro. Zepeda's got, Zepeda looked like he took like, left hand by Zepeda. Oh, Shakur smiles at him. Oh, this is going to be good. Damn, bro. I didn't even warm up. Hold up. Damn. Oh, good left hand by Shakur Stevenson right off the gate. Let's go. Left hand by Zepeda. Misses. Shakur Stevenson backed up into the corner. Dodges. Jab by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda already got him in the corner. Good body shot by Zepeda. Stevenson circles to the right. Stevenson takes it right back to the middle of the ring. Left hand by Shakur Stevenson right over the top. That didn't really do nothing, but okay. But body shot by Zepeda. 1-2 by Shakur. Shakur swinging. That has some steam on it. Okay. Shakur came to fight. Shakur got him in the center of the ring. Shakur popping that jab. Shakur is not running. That's what I mean by distance. See, he's not constantly running. He's standing there. He's standing right in front of your face. Zepeda's coming forward. Left hand by Shakur Stevenson right over the guard. Oh, good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson go right back to the body. Quick hands by Shakur Stevenson first round. Zepeda got him closing in on the corner. You better get out them ropes. Here comes Shakur. Okay, Zepeda. Oh, good shot by Zepeda. Snap Shakur Stevenson's head back. Shakur Stevenson moves out the way, circles back. Shakur Stevenson shoots a 1-2 right over the top. These dudes are banging. Okay. Shakur Stevenson. Okay, body shot by Zepeda. Zepeda is not going to stop coming forward, bro. Oh, uppercut by Shakur. Misses. Wild miss by Shakur. Body shot by Shakur. Straight left hand by Zepeda. Zepeda back Shakur up into the corner. Shakur's back into the corner. Body shot by Zepeda. Right hand over the top. These are blocked by Shakur Stevenson. Good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson fighting back. Shoots a left over the top. It's only the first round, and these dudes are banging. Shakur Stevenson standing right there. Body shot by Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson not backing up. He's actually doing this whole phone booth type shit. I've never seen that before with him. Okay, back up by Shakur Stevenson. Jab by Shakur Stevenson. Straight left. Straight left goes through by Shakur Stevenson. Okay, Shakur's got his back against the ropes. This is where Zepeda's going to come forward. Zepeda coming forward. Good body shot by Zepeda. Sneaky right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur gets caught with a right hand at the same time. Oh, good body shot by Zepeda. Oh, good left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda bullying him. Okay, damn, that first round was crazy. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Maya? Hey, man, Shakur came to fight, bro. Okay. Hey, he probably looked at that whole Matias fight and said, hell no. Hey, shout out to Puerto Rico, bro. We got a new champion, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm not going to say he won or not. I ain't see the whole fight, but hey, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. We need something, bro, because we don't got that many good champions, bro. Amanda Serrano lost, and I mean, I know we got that dude Collazo, right? But anyway, man, that first round was all right. Shakur Stevenson came to fight. I mean, at least that's what I look like. He's standing there with him. He need to get out of them ropes, though. I don't like that he's on them ropes. And it's only the first round, so I don't know how much, like, if you keep doing that, bro, Zepeda could actually wear this dude down. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Okay. Jab by Shakur Stevenson. Okay, Zepeda got him in the corner. Check right hand by Shakur. Oh, left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. Body shot by Zepeda. Shakur is trying to bully him. What am I? Yo, the world must be ending soon. Here we go. Shakur Stevenson back in the center of the ring. Shooting a jab. Left hand over the top. Blocked by Zepeda. Zepeda comes in with a three combo. Upstairs, then downstairs. Okay, got Stevenson backed into the corner. Good combination by Zepeda. He's doing a lot of body work. I know that hurt Shakur Stevenson. I can see his face. His face wins. Shakur comes back with a 3-shot in, back down to the body. Oh, Zepeda comes up back upstairs with a combination. Back upstairs. These dudes are trading shots. Shakur is not running. Shakur is standing there. He's not running in the middle. Oh, good defense by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur backs up with a jab. Jab back downstairs to the body. Good body shot by Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson with a shot. Oh, Shakur Stevenson throws an uppercut, moves out of the center of the ring. Good body shot by Zepeda. Another good body shot by Zepeda. Oh, 1-2 by Shakur Stevenson. They're standing in the middle of the ring, y'all. Let me say that again. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Shakur's not running. Left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. That's got to be the Puerto Rican in him. Yeah, let that sink in. He's half Puerto Rican. That's right. Here we go. Uppercut by Shakur Stevenson. Good body shot by Zepeda. Oh, good body shot by Zepeda. Good left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Okay, Zepeda uppercut, then downstairs to the body, throws another jab. A lot of pressure by Zepeda, but Shakur is standing right there, and he's catching him in between punches. Shakur in the middle of the ring, popping a jab. Shakur with a missed right hand. His hand must be fixed or something. Good body shot by Zepeda. Left hand upstairs by Shakur. Every time Zepeda hits him, there's a thud. There's like you could hear the thud on Zepeda's shots, bro. You could hear that, bro. That shit is loud. Oh, good shot by Zepeda. Shakur comes back with a 1-2. Shakur standing in the center of the ring. Shakur with a jab. Jab downstairs to the body. I like that body work. Oh, good check left hand. Check right hand by Shakur. A left hand by Shakur. Zepeda hits him with a 3-piece combo. These dudes are in the middle of the ring. Shakur, I don't think this is a good idea for him, bro. Shakur might fuck around and get hurt, bro. I know he's laughing. Yeah, you laughing. It's the second round. Them shots sound hard as hell. Good check left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Right hand over the top. Body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Right hand by Zepeda. They're standing in the middle of the ring, bro. So, Shakur is trying to bully him like, what's up? And Shakur laughing at him as he goes back to the corner. Damn. What up, Pancho? And Zepeda's already got a cut over his face, I believe. Shakur is not. I'm surprised that Shakur. Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea he should do that. I thought he was going to do this later on in the fight. He started off, but he's not running, bro. That's boxing. Look, Clarissa Shields is in the building. She's like, yeah, Shakur Stevenson, like that. Yeah. I mean, she be always wanting to fight men. Oh, she all up in the camera too? She's like, that's my guy. Oh, shit. Yeah, if y'all seeing this right now, the women's heavyweight champion, she heavyweight, middleweight. I don't know what she is, but she's I would consider her the best female fighter in boxing, I guess. She's all up in the camera saying, look, Shakur's beating that ass. I don't know about that, but it's a damn good fight. Round 3, we coming out. Shakur Stevenson backed into the corner. Zepeda's already coming in. He's being aggressive. Check left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Right hand over the top. Left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. Good body shot by Zepeda. Zepeda going downstairs. Every time Zepeda throws a shot, you could hear the thudding sound, bro. That shit is loud. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be biased. I want Shakur to win, so I'm just telling you. I'm just trying to keep it as fair as I can. Shakur Stevenson back to the corner. Shakur Stevenson making these faces at him. He's taunting Zepeda. I don't know if he's making sounds. He's taunting him. Good left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda going back downstairs to the body. Shakur Stevenson. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Good body shot by Zepeda. They're in the middle of the ring. Shakur standing right there in front of his face. Shakur is not even moving. Shakur is right in front of his face. Like, what's up? Good left hand over the top by Zepeda. Good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is fighting, y'all. He's fighting, y'all. Okay, good left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda comes back with a 3-punch combination. They're standing in the middle of the ring. He's standing. Even the announcers are saying it. Shakur is standing in the middle of the ring, bro. He ain't running, bro. He's right there in front of his face, bro. Shakur Stevenson again. Left hand upstairs. Down to, good pull counter by Shakur Stevenson. He did a pull, counter, came back with another one. 3-piece combination upstairs by Shakur Stevenson. Lands flush on Zepeda. Zepeda tries to answer back, but he doesn't really land that much. Now Shakur back into the corner. Oh, Shakur's in the corner. Shakur gets hit with a 3-punch combination. Shakur fires back. Catches him with a check left hook. They're brawling in the corner. So, Zepeda is backing him up. This is an action-packed fight. Zepeda again downstairs. Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson sneaky uppercut. Shakur gets caught on the inside. Shakur's face Shakur's got a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth. Shakur, I don't know if you should do this fight, bro, but you should box a little bit more, my guy. It's already round 3, and them shots is loud as fuck, bro. Shakur Stevenson is laughing. I don't know what's so funny about it. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. He's missing, though, and I don't know. Them punches are a little weird. Shakur Stevenson is swinging kind of weird. Good uppercut by Zepeda. The pace is a lot, bro. It's already starting to get Shakur. This is Zepeda's best round. Shakur Stevenson backing up. Shakur Stevenson got wobbled. Oh, shit. Zepeda's all over Shakur. Shakur's hurt. 20 seconds left. Now he's not laughing no more. Now he's got a serious face. Keep fucking. Shakur's fighting back. Shakur caught him again. Zepeda caught him again. Shakur's fighting back, but he's got no power on those punches, bro. He's got no power every time. Zepeda hurt him again. Oh, shit. Shakur's hurt. Oh, shit. There we go. 10 seconds left. There we go. Shakur shaking his head. Nah, he was hurt, bro. Shakur was hurt, bro. Oh, shit. Yo, Shakur was hurt, bro. Bruh. And the Mexicans are going crazy. Oh, my God. Yeah, Shakur, bro. Shakur, maybe you should reevaluate that game plan, bro. Reevaluate that. Everything, right? It was all good till you got hit with that one punch. Shakur got hit. He stumbled back. Then Shakur tried to fight. Okay, here goes the replay. Shakur's throwing a combination. It was a straight right hand. It buckled Shakur Stevenson. Then he tries to come back and block the body. Zepeda came back upstairs. Shakur tries to answer in between exchanges and got caught again and got wobbled again. Shakur smiling in between rounds, but yo, bro, I don't know, bro. And the thing is, he's not like Devin Haney, bro. But Devin Haney, the one thing I can say about Devin Haney is Devin Haney got his feet. Devin could move when he's in trouble. Shakur don't really move. Shakur stands there and just, you know, he blocks a lot. He smothers a lot. Okay, Shakur Stevenson coming back out. Back in the corner. Shakur is slapping with his right hand. I don't know. His hands don't look right, bro. I don't know. His right, particularly his right hand doesn't look right. When he's throwing, he's slapping. That's not going to hurt Zepeda at all. Shakur's back in the corner again. Shakur going downstairs to the body. Left hand over the top by Shakur. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Left hand. Shakur's coming back, trying to fight back. He's standing in the middle of the ring. Zepeda coming forward. Good straight 1-2 by Shakur. There's no power on that. Oh, another left hand by Shakur Stevenson, but there's no power on it, bro. Zepeda's coming forward. Zepeda again got him in the corner again. Oh, good check straight right by Shakur Stevenson in between shots. Zepeda's coming forward again. He's got Shakur back into the corner. Good body shot by Zepeda. Uppercut straight left by Zepeda. Got through the guard again. Shakur's smiling, but he's wobbled, bro. He looks hurt. Oh, a good right hand by Zepeda. Oh, shit. Shakur, bro. Do something, Shakur. Shakur with the earmuffs. Oh, he's just standing there blocking. Shakur, do something, my guy. He's getting smothered. Shakur slapping. Shakur in the back of the ring. Shakur comes back with a body shot. Oh, my goodness, bro. Zepeda, this is a crazy fucking pace, and it's only the third round. Oh, good right hand by, Shakur Stevenson. Good check right hand. Left hand sneaks in by Shakur, but there's no power on it, bro. Zepeda's comfortable. Zepeda standing good. Oh, good straight line. Oh, that buckled Zepeda a little bit. Okay, Zepeda comes back. He fires back with a 3-punch combination. Shakur is fighting off the back of the ropes. He's standing on the back of the ropes. He's literally leaning on the back of the ropes. And Zepeda, they've been in there the whole round. Shakur is in the back corner of the ropes. He's just standing there. He's trying to fight back. He's being smothered by Zepeda. Oh, good 3-punch combination and a check right hook by Shakur Stevenson again. Flush on Zepeda. Zepeda coming back. Shakur Stevenson is already developing a mouse on his left eye. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson over the top. Another good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Now Shakur Stevenson trying to move to the right or move to the left. Shakur Stevenson back in the corner. Zepeda again. Zepeda is just trying to get through the guard. Oh, good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Good check left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Oh, so Zepeda comes back up with a body shot. Right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson again, but he's not landing. Yeah, Antonio Tarver saying Shakur needs to use his legs, but he's not. And he's not that type of fighter. Oh, good check straight forward by Zepeda again. Shakur looks tired already, and it is round 4. I've never seen Shakur tired like this already. Shakur looks tired already, bro. Them body shots are thudding, bro. Damn, Zepeda is a monster, bro. I've never seen no one do that to Shakur Stevenson, bro. Yeah, oh my God. Hey, HOD, bro. Hey, regardless what happens, bro, I'm shocked because Stevenson is fighting, bro. He's like, first off, he can't really run. He can't. Zepeda is his offense is constant, bro. He's constantly coming forward. He's constantly throwing punches. He's constantly coming forward. Body upstairs. And then right when you try to get a chance to breathe, he throws another combination. There goes Berlanga in the back, the New York Puerto Rican, who's been talking so much shit, which I could care less if he gets knocked out or not. That's going to be a good fight, though. He sticks the middle finger at the camera. Typical Berlanga. Here we go. Round 5. Okay, Shakur Stevenson coming out. Shakur Stevenson inside the corner. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson, kind of blocked by Zepeda. Let me get my drink, bro. The last thing I need is caffeine, but yeah, fuck it. Okay, here we go. Go. Okay, Shakur Stevenson's in the corner again. Okay, Zepeda unloading on him. Shakur Stevenson is in the corner. Oh, good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Left hand over the top. Okay, they kind of slowed down the pace a little bit. The pace is barely, I think they're taking a round off type of shit. Oh, good combination by Shakur Stevenson. Good combination again. Shakur Stevenson is standing there, y'all, but his punches got no effect, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not talking shit when I say I think I can take those punches, bro. All right? But he's fighting, bro. He's fighting. Okay, good jab by Shakur Stevenson. Okay, Zepeda once again got him in the corner. Every time he goes into the corner, Shakur goes into the Philly shell like this. And then it's like he just chooses to take punishment. There's nothing else he could do. He has to take punishment. Again, Shakur Stevenson is on the ropes again. Sneaky uppercut by Shakur Stevenson. Backed up by Zepeda again. Zepeda's pace is crazy, bro. Zepeda, Matias, these pressure fighters are no joke. Those are the dudes that'll kill you, bro. When we talk about people can die in this sport. Oh, good check left hand. Oh, he caught Shakur Stevenson with a left hand over the top. Shakur Stevenson now trying to push him off and move to the side. Shakur's trying to move. Yo, hey, HLD, do you see what is up with Shakur's hands, bro? Is it me or his hand? Something's wrong. His right hand is, I don't know. It don't look right, bro. He's got brittle hands, bro. He looks like his hand is hurting. Look, that right hand is slapping. Shakur Stevenson comes over the top again. Those punches got no steam on it, and it's already round 5. But if Shakur had any power, he wasted it in round 2. Because these punches are light, bro. Oh, good. Good combination by Shakur Stevenson over the top. Zepeda comes back with a 5-punch combination, going back downstairs, going upstairs. Every time Shakur Stevenson lands a shot on Zepeda, he answers back with a 5-punch combination. Okay, they're in the middle of the ring. 10 seconds left. Probably the least exciting round of the... Oh, good right hand by Zepeda. I give this round to Shakur. Probably I give that round to Shakur. And Shakur stares down Zepeda as he goes back to the corner. He gave him a stare like, I've been beating your ass the whole fight. I don't know why fighters do that. Berlanga did that. Berlanga got dropped by Canelo. Canelo was mopping the floor with his ass, and the bell rings, and Berlanga kind of stared down Canelo like, yeah, there's more where that coming from. And that fucking threw Canelo off. He's like, what? Wait a second. I'm beating his ass, right? Oh, Berlanga will be coming up next, y'all. All right, he's another one. All right, that round right there, I gave to Shakur. Probably Shakur's best round. It's just there's no steam on those punches, bro. Okay. 6th round, Shakur is now coming out moving. Zepeda goes straight to the body again. Oh, good left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. That was a wild swing, but he caught him. Good combination by Zepeda upstairs. Yeah, 3-1 Zepeda, right? Yeah. You gave the last round to Shakur too, right? I did too. I did. He landed the more. Oh, good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. These guys are standing in the middle of the ring, y'all. Okay, listen. One thing that is apparent is every time Shakur Stevenson throws a punch, you don't hear much. Every time Zepeda throws a punch, you hear a loud thud. So let that sink in. Okay, Zepeda. Okay, Shakur Stevenson's back against the ropes. He's circling again. Zepeda has been following him the whole fight. Shakur hasn't technically been running. He's back against the ropes again. There it goes. Every time he's gotten in the ropes, he's gotten in trouble. Now they have it 48-47 Zepeda. That goes to show you how multiple people can see a fight and not see the same thing. Shakur's back is against the ropes. Good body shot by Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson tried to come upstairs. That was an air ball. Zepeda going right back downstairs to the body, jabbing to the body. Zepeda has chosen to constantly target the body, which is probably the best thing somebody can do on somebody like Shakur. Shakur Stevenson standing in the middle of the ring, sneaks in the left hand. Shakur is landing shots, y'all. They're just not. Oh, that was a good shot. It threw Zepeda off balance, but I don't know if it hurt him. Oh, good shot by Shakur Stevenson. 3-punch combination right through the guard of Zepeda. Zepeda gets mad. It comes forward. Oh, Shakur is smiling, talking to the crowd like, I got this shit. Okay, if you listen to my prediction yesterday, I said by the later half of the fight, Shakur should figure him out. But I don't know if that'll happen, though. He's got to hurt Zepeda. Yes, Shakur is landing the cleaner shots, but they're not that, they're not that powerful. And Zepeda's been constantly pressuring them the whole time. Zepeda coming forward with a 3-punch combination. This round is really hard to call because they're standing in the middle of the ring and they're just throwing punches, but not a lot of them are landing clean. I don't know. You might get that round to Shakur again, bro. Let's not forget that the last fight, they gave the fight to Sabril Matias, right? And he was pressuring the whole time. And I'm starting to think, bro, like boxing itself, the era, which is kind of wrong, and I'll have a topic about that sometime next week, but I think the era is changing where the judges, people are starting to favor aggressive fighters. And I don't necessarily think that's fair, per se, because when you're born with a gift and God gives you a gift, like not everybody can fight like Zepeda, So, but I'm starting to see more often the fighter that is constantly coming forward, the fighter that is constantly throwing punches, and the textbook defensive boxer is either losing or not getting credit for it. And I really can't argue with that because as a boxing fan, I want to see action. So I understand. I still think it's a little bit unfair though. Okay, here we go. Round 7, Shakur Stevenson back in the middle of the ring. Shakur throwing. I love that combination Shakur's been throwing. He's throwing a 3-punch combination, and then he jumps in with a right hand, but he fuck around and get caught while he's throwing that. He's going to get dropped. Okay. Oh, good right hand by Zepeda. Okay, the pace has slowed down tremendously now, and they're standing in the middle of the ring. Shakur Stevenson throwing a jab. Zepeda comes back over the top. Oh, good left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. The cleaner shots are being by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda comes back with a combination, all body. This is starting to look reminiscent of Floyd Mayweather and, what was his name? Castillo. Y'all remember that fight? It's starting to look like that. The textbook Mexican pressure fighter, so-called defensive fighter. Oh, good 3-punch combination by Shakur Stevenson. Not really landed as much. Good right hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur's catching Zepeda cleanly now. Let's not get that fucked up. Oh, okay, Shakur's back is against the ropes. Going through the guard. Throwing combinations. Once again, Shakur Stevenson just chooses to take punishment instead of fighting back. He takes a breather, it looks like. Right. Jim Lampley even said you need to punch your way out of the corner, not just take punishment, bro. The judges are going to give that to Zepeda all day. Good combination by Zepeda in the middle of the ring. Shakur's breathing heavy. Shakur's got no power on his punches. But he is fighting, bro. He just doesn't, something just looks off. And I think it's just Zepeda's constant pressure. Just for the people that are new watching, both of these fighters are undefeated. So somebody's has got to go. Zepeda constantly to the body again. I'm telling you, Shakur's ribs are going to be hurting tomorrow, bro. Body shot again by Zepeda. I will say this. Not a lot of shots upstairs are getting through for Zepeda. Oh, good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda coming back. Again, Shakur with a right hand. Not a lot of action this round. Again, once again, compared to the first couple of rounds. The first big breath I've seen from Zepeda going back to the corner. He took a big breath. That was the first time I saw him take a breath. And that's insane. Yeah, I can't believe these words are about to come out of my mouth, but I can't wait to see Berlanga next too. I can't believe I said that. But I'm actually starting to like Berlanga a little bit. You know, when I realize he's just, he's like that slow cousin you have in your family. When you realize, hey man, he's born like that. Come on, man. You want to get on him for being like that? I mean, I guess. He still annoys the shit out of me. And I don't even know him. I could just imagine the people around him. Okay, round 8. Okay, so Jim Lampley is saying this is statistically a very, very close fight. Oh, good combination by Zepeda. Where's the volume on this shit? Hold on. I'm asking, where's the volume on shit that I own? Hold up. I want to make sure that I don't get copyrighted, but I also want to make sure I hear what's going on too. Oh, good right hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. They're standing in the middle of the ring again. Shakur Stevenson with a left over the top. Zepeda coming forward with a body shot. Good combination by, okay, a little bit of steam is off of Zepeda's punches, but bro, we're in the 8th round, so this is expected, okay? But still, I still think Zepeda has the more harder shots. Shakur Stevenson slips over something. They need to do, he's almost slipped and fell. Oh, and now I'm noticing, what the hell is Shakur Stevenson wearing? We'll talk about that later. I just looked at his shoes because he almost slipped. I don't know what that is. That looked like it's made from buffalo skin or some shit. What is that? What is up with these kids wearing purses and all? Anyway, Zepeda back in the middle of the ring. Good body shot by Zepeda. Oh, Shakur standing there. Okay, they're in the middle of the ring. Shakur goes back downstairs to the body. Shakur trying to go over the head with the top and misses. Zepeda coming back over, up on top, goes back downstairs to the body. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Oh, good check 1-2 by Shakur Stevenson. Oh, good combination by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson going back downstairs to the body. Oh, good shot upstairs by Zepeda. Oh, okay. Shakur Stevenson back against the ropes. Here comes Zepeda again. Okay, even Antonio Tarver is saying, Shakur, get out of the ropes again. Shakur chooses to take punishment once again, standing in the corner. Whatever round was Shakur is now Zepeda's again. That round is Zepeda all day. Why did you do that, Shakur? You had the round. You stupid, bro. You stupid, bro. That pissed me off. You had the round, bro. That just took the round. That's another Zepeda round. Zepeda's pressure is too much, bro. Oh, the first thing Shakur Stevenson says when he gets to the corner, what round is it? It's like he wants to know where are we at? What round? Bro, that is signs of fatigue. That is signs of being tired. That is oh my God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see it too, Pancho, right? Something is up with his knuckles, bro. His knuckles, something is wrong with his hands, bro. And what's crazy, Pancho? There's not much he can do. You fight with your hands, bro. And but it is so apparent that something is wrong with Shakur Stevenson's hands, bro. His hands hurt every time he throws a shot. You see how he's throwing them shots. He's like this. It's almost like he's throwing it. It's like, you ever try to use something that you're hurt, but you don't want to use it? You know, like if your foot is hurt, you don't want to step on your foot, right? So you inherently kind of go like that, like your movement is like that. It's like he knows he's got to throw shots, but it seems like it's bothering him. That's all I'm saying. Good right hand by Shakur Stevenson again. And not only that, Pancho, all the power is gone from him. Good body shot by Zepeda. Standing in the middle of the ring. A good combination upstairs. 3-punch combination by Shakur Stevenson. Zepeda coming forward once again. Oh, good uppercut through the snuck right through the guard by Shakur. Oh, good check right. Oh, good combination by Shakur. They got no power on it. Zepeda again, coming forward again. Constant combinations downstairs to the body. Oh, good shot by Shakur Stevenson. Cleanest punch of the fight for Shakur. And he immediately backs up. Shakur's not that type of fighter. When he hurts you, he's not going to hop on you like that. Man, Shakur, man, something's wrong with his hands, bro. Yeah, Pancho, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. When you got something wrong with your hands and you're a fighter, bro. Oh man, that's messed up, bro. I mean, that's like you being a track star and your feet are constantly hurting. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay, good left hand by Shakur. Oh, left hand over to Shakur's been standing there, bro. I mean, nobody. I better not hear nobody say this kid was running, bro. I better not hear nobody say that shit, bro. This kid has been standing there the whole fight, bro. Y'all gotta give him that, bro. You can't even compare this to Devin Haney and Ramirez. You cannot, bro. Okay. Shakur Stevenson standing. Okay. This round right here, the more cleaner shots are coming from Zepeda. Again, Shakur Stevenson throws the same combination, which seems to be catching Zepeda. But every time he catches Zepeda, there goes Zepeda again. Every time, blood is leaking out of Shakur Stevenson's mouth. Shakur Stevenson's back against the ropes again. Throws a 3-punch combination. Zepeda got his back against the wall again. Good body shot by Shakur. Good shot upstairs by Shakur. And Zepeda looks a little tired too, a little bit. Not that much. But the same combination. In between, so Shakur keeps throwing the same combination. He's throwing it's like a 1-2, and then he jumps forward with a right hand. And he's been landing that shot a lot throughout the night, but it's not clean. And I don't know what it is, bro. I mean, he's not a power puncher to begin with, and his hands look like they're bothering him. So, but even with that being said, Shakur seems to be landing clean shots. Let me turn my AC on. Hold on. Oh, good shot by Shakur as I'm coming back. What I miss? I'm asking y'all, like y'all, I'm supposed to be telling y'all, my bad. Bro, these bots, bro, stop, bro. See, these are bots. I can't do anything about that, bro. I used to think those were people. Okay, round 10. Standing in the middle of the ring. Zepeda looks kind of tired a little bit, right? Both fighters look tired. They're standing in the middle of the ring. A lot of these shots, I cannot wait to see these punch stats. Is it me? Or do you guys see a lot of these punches are being missed, blocked, not landing cleanly? A lot from Shakur, in fact. Shakur with a left hand over the top. Shakur's hands look hurt, bro. Shakur again with his back against the rope. Shakur is now moving. Okay, it's round 10, and now Shakur decides to move back against the corner again. Zepeda coming forward again with a body shot. Shakur Stevenson, now them body punches are starting to hurt. He's starting to wince a little bit. Shakur Stevenson brings it back to the middle of the ring. Zepeda with a combination upstairs. Oh, Shakur Stevenson with a left hand over the top. Jab by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur starting to showboat a little bit. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, good left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Blood is coming down Shakur Stevenson's mouth. He's swallowing all that blood, bro. Yeah, he might so. He might need a knockout. I think so. He's got blood coming down his mouth. Them body shots have been fucking him up all day. We might see Shakur Stevenson lose this fight, bro. And I'll tell you right now, Zepeda had him hurt in the third round, too. Zepeda looks a little tired. Good body shot by Shakur Stevenson. If Shakur's going to do something, he's going to have to fight, bro. Yo, Zepeda is tired. Okay, I'm telling you, Zepeda is tired, but so is Shakur. I don't know if he's got enough power to hurt him, but you're right. Shakur needs to hurt him, bro. Shakur needs to hurt him. You got 2 rounds left, bro. 2 rounds left. They might give this shit to Zepeda, bro. And not only that, bro, if you don't think they might give this to Zepeda, just take a look at what happened earlier tonight. Matias from Puerto Rico fought Puello, right? Now, I saw the beginning of that fight. Matias was constant pressure, right? And then Puello started boxing beautifully later on in the fight. But Matias was constantly following him, and they gave the fight to Matias. So I'm telling you right now, I think Shakur Stevenson needs to hurt Zepeda in these last 2 rounds. He needs to hurt him, bro, because Zepeda's been following him the whole fight. Shakur has landed some clean punches. Yes, he has, okay? Which is why I'm very interested to take a look at the punch stats per se, because I don't know how you guys have been seeing it, but I've been seeing a lot of missed punches from both fighters, but especially from Shakur Stevenson. I've never seen Shakur Stevenson miss as much as I've seen him miss in this fight. It's in particular with his right hook. He's content with throwing it at the air. I've never seen that before. It's like he's throwing it just to throw it. Like, get the fuck away from me, you know? And that's not Shakur. Okay, Shakur back into the corner, round 11. I predict that Shakur needs to hurt him or at least have a very, very dominant round. I'll bet like something, bro. You need a leg to stand on, Shakur. Good body shot by Zepeda. One thing I will say is Shakur did not run, bro. Shakur did not run. You cannot say this boy ran, bro. I better not hear nobody say that shit, bro. Good. Okay, Shakur brings it right back to the middle of the ring. Shakur throws a 3-punch combination. Misses again. Good check right hook. Okay, that left hand has been Shakur's bread and butter. That left hand over the top. Good left hand again from Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, his back against the ropes again. This is like Mayweather and Castillo, bro. Here comes Zepeda again, pressuring him, bullying him, and what happens is Shakur will have his back against the ropes like this. Zepeda will come in and throw a lot of combinations, and while he's doing that, Shakur will try to sneak in these little punches. The problem is they're not hurting him, bro. They're not hurting him. And there goes Zepeda again, pushing him. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Blood is streaming out of Shakur Stevenson's mouth again. Good uppercut by Zepeda. Shakur stands right there and does a run. Good shot by, Shakur Stevenson throws an uppercut and gets caught with a straight left by Zepeda. Another straight left by Zepeda. Oh, good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. He finally landed it, but he didn't do anything. All he did was get Zepeda mad. You got a minute left. Oh, good uppercut by Shakur Stevenson. His best round. Stand there. Fight him, bro. Fight him. Shakur Stevenson standing in the middle of the ring. Shakur Stevenson popping a jab. There you go, Shakur. You got to fight, bro. You got to fight, Shakur. There you go. 3-punch combination by Shakur. Standing in the middle of the ring. Zepeda comes forward again. Okay, there goes Shakur. Back against the ropes. This is where you fuck up. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Okay, Shakur Stevenson moves out the way again. There you go. Box his ass, dude. You should have been doing that from day one. Okay, again, his back against the ropes. Good shot by Zepeda. Another shot by Shakur. They both caught each other at the same time. Now Shakur is moving a lot and going like this with his hands. I told you, bro. I told you. And his back against the ropes again. You're giving this round away, you dumbass. His back against the ropes again. Shakur is just content. Oh, there he goes again. Another body shot by Zepeda. 20 seconds left. Fight, Shakur. There you go, Shakur. Bring it back. You got. There you go. 3-punch combination by Shakur. Oh, good right hand by Shakur Stevenson. Misses. Oh, good left hand over the top by Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur slips in the middle of the ring again. Something is in the middle of the ring. Antonio Tarver just brought up Felix Trinidad. Did y'all hear that? My favorite fighter of all time from Puerto Rico. He said, one thing I learned in my career was when I saw Felix Trinidad fight Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya thought he had the lead, and his corner told him, hey, just stay away from him. And he stayed away from him for those 3 rounds, and they gave the fight to Felix Trinidad for being the aggressor. So they're saying to Shakur, Antonio Tarver is saying that if to Shakur, that he thinks this fight is so close, he does not advise any backing up, which is easier said than done. Tito Trinidad was my guy, bro. Huh? Isn't he a top rank? No, he's with Eddie Hearn now. He was top rank. And then he went with Eddie Hearn. I believe he's still with Eddie Hearn. Yeah. He's no longer top rank. Top rank, that's a good topic, by the way. I want to talk about that in like a lot. You just gave me, let me write that down. That's a good topic for a live. We're over here in the last round, by the way. Last round. Let me just write that down real quick. Good right hand over the top by top rank fighters leading. Thank you for that. That was a good topic for like next week or something. Okay. All right, last round. They have it. Shakur Stevenson, 107, 102. What the fuck? Nah. Y'all trolling. Oh, shit. Shakur Stevenson back against the ropes. Zepeda is coming forward. This is where it's going to be a lot of controversy because this is remnant. Oh, good shot by Zepeda over the top. Catches Shakur again. Zepeda's going for broken. It's the last round, and Shakur is content with having his back against the ropes, bro. What are you doing? Oh, good left hand by Shakur Stevenson. Jumps over the top. Okay, there's like 30 seconds of nothing. Okay. Oh, good combination by Shakur Stevenson right in the middle of the ring. Zepeda comes back again, targeting the body. Zepeda is very, very smart going to the body, bro. He's been going to the body since round 1. Shakur Stevenson with it back against the ropes again. Zepeda going back downstairs. Shakur is content with his back against the ropes. Shakur, if you lose this fight, bro, it's because of that shit right there. Oh, good shot with Shakur over the top. A minute left. Something got to happen. Oh, Shakur's in the corner. Oh, I don't know. Did that hurt Zepeda? I can't tell. But something. Okay, Shakur's in the corner again. Shakur's telling him to come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, good pull counter by Shakur. Good uppercut by Shakur. Left hand by Zepeda. Zepeda going back downstairs to the body. Catch him over the head with a left hand. My bad. I'm fumbling with my words over here. They both caught each other. Shakur had caught him with an uppercut. 35 seconds left. Good check left hand by Zepeda. Still throwing a lot of punches. It's 30 seconds left. Shakur Stevenson is making these weird faces. I don't know what's going on with this kid, bro. So I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be no matter who wins this, there's gonna be a lot of controversy, bro. There's going to be a lot of controversy. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, they're going to the scorecards. There's going to be a lot of controversy in this fight, and let me explain to you why. The reason why there's going to be a lot of controversy in this fight, because this fight was so reminiscent of Floyd Mayweather and Castillo. In that fight, it was very similar. Floyd Mayweather was content at times, leaning his back against the ropes. I don't know if it was to take a breather. I don't know what it was, but he wanted to put his back against the ropes, and every time he did that, Castillo would come forward and just throw a whole barrage of punches. Some of them would get through, some of them wouldn't. And then Mayweather would take it back to the center of the ring, and it would go like that the whole fight. This fight is very similar to that. Very similar to that. The problem is usually with a fight like this, people see it. There is no middle. There is no middle. People are either going to see it as Zepeda won clearly or Shakur won clearly. That's the issue with fights like this. Who do I think won? I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I would say, I don't know. I would say Zepeda, definitely the aggression, the activity, but Shakur did land the cleaner punches. But then again, they weren't that clean because they looked like they were, they looked like my nephew was throwing them. I hate to say that, Shakur. It looked like my nephew, like 8, 9 years old was throwing them shits. But still, we got to give it to him. You know what I mean? If we're going by what those judges have been favoring and what I've been seeing earlier, bro, they should give it to Zepeda. But I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Shakur. I'll tell you this right now, regardless of whoever wins, there's going to be a problem. People are not going to like this decision at all, bro. They're not going to like this decision at all. Well, you stupid. Bro, this fight is so crazy. The announcers don't eat. The dudes talking, all of them got the fights all fucked up. You got them arguing with each other like, nah, bro, nah, that's not how it went. Yeah, that's how it went. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of fucking controversy with whoever wins this fight, bro. Good showing by Shakur Stevenson, though. Yes, he did, brother. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that was the Puerto Rico side of him. Fuck what you heard. That was the Puerto Rican half in him that made him fight today. At least that's what I believe. The Puerto Rican came out of him today. Let's go. Hey, fuck it. I want Shakur to win. That'll be 2 Puerto Ricans winning. Let's see what's up, though. But honestly, here we go. $118 to $110. 118 to 110. 119, 109. What the fuck? Hold on, wait, no, hold on. Yo, I'm happy Shakur won. I'm happy Shakur won. Shout out to Shakur, but What the fuck was that? Yo, did I hear this shit correctly, bro? What the fuck? Nah. No way, bro. Did I hear? No way. No. I gotta hold on a second, bro. Look, I'm glad Shakur won. I wanted Shakur to win. I predicted Shakur would win. I didn't think the fight would go like this. Did I just hear like 117, 110? What the fuck is that? What is that? Do you agree with that, though? You agree he beat him with a wide margin? I don't know about that, bro. I just saw the fight with y'all. Come on, man. Be honest, bro. Look, I'm very fair. I'm very fair, bro. I'm very fair. I don't agree with that scorecard, bro. It looked a lot closer to me. He does got dog in him. Shakur says, I proved to y'all I got dog. Hey, Shakur does got dog in him, bro. Y'all better put some respect on his name, bro. Yeah, yeah, it is, bro. Hold on a second. Let me wait till he's done talking. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset too, Pancho. Even though I want Shakur to win, I wanted him to win. I need to be completely fair about this. This was very, bro, I just saw the fight with y'all, bro. And I saw Shakur miss a lot of punches upstairs. I need to see those punch stats, bro. Let me see those punch stats. Yeah, shout out to Shakur, bro. Shakur fought, bro. Yeah. And by the way, I know people. These dudes are about to get mad at me right now, but I don't really give a fuck. For those that are watching later on, I don't care. Let me make this clear to y'all, bro. Let me make this clear. Let me get this clear. This is why I say don't you ever compare Shakur and Devin Haney. This is why. I told you he doesn't fight like Devin Haney. The kid has the best distance in boxing today. Better than Tio, better than Canelo. I said distance. I'm not saying he's a better fighter. Listen to my words. Distance. When I say distance, this kid does not run. He stands right. He stands right in front of you, and he's not too far, and he's not too close. And you'll throw punches like this. It'll move his waist like this, and then catch you in between punches, bro. And you'll be frustrated all night because in your mind, you're like, he's right in front of my face. Like, why am I not hitting him? And he's moving his waist, and he's constantly like with the defense. This kid is slick. This kid is hard to beat, bro. If you don't knock him out, he's gonna fight. But the thing is, I still have an issue with this scorecard. Bro. You think so? The right man won BS scorecards, though. Yes, that. I have no problem with Shakur winning. I wanted Shakur to win. That's two wins for Puerto Rico, by the way. Oh, Puerto Rico up today. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Not that I really do on the race. So I mean, I love my people. Shakur don't really represent the Puerto Rican anyway, though. He only likes us when it benefits him. Let's be completely honest, HOD. Shakur only likes the Puerto Rican fans when it benefits him. If he knows that we're rocking with him, that's when he'll bring his Puerto Rican side out or whatever. But other than that, he don't even talk about his Puerto Rican heritage. But at the end of the day, he is half Puerto Rican. That's the truth. He's half Puerto Rican. His father is half Puerto Rican. If you got a dog raised with a whole bunch of cats, are you going to call the dog a cat? No, he's still a dog. Still a dog. So, bro, I got to go back and look at this, bro, because something, all right, bro. I'm gonna drop. Should I drop the link, man? Man, tomorrow's my birthday too, bro, and I got a lot of shit. You know what? I might drop the link still if you guys want me to. But we still got another fight coming up. But I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Let's be completely honest with these scorecards here. Okay, I am with HOD. This was some BS scorecards, bro. Because I clearly saw Shakur throwing the same combination, which was landing maybe 50% of the time. And that was the he would throw like a 3-punch and then jump in with the right or whatever. He's southpaw. So he would throw like a 1-2 and then jump in with the check right? That would land maybe 50% of the time, right? So I'm watching him throw that punch, and then as the fight is going on, I start seeing Shakur go like this. Right? I know y'all saw that. He's going like this. And then every time he threw the right hand, he was throwing it how anybody that's ever had an injury, bro, anybody that's ever had an injury or a reoccurring injury or a chronic injury knows what it looks like. Because the best way I could explain it is this. By the way, there's no fights on. So I know you're probably like, call the fight. There's no fights on, all right? The main event is coming up. Right now it's on commercials and everything. Anybody that's ever had a reoccurring injury before, your mind, I don't know the word, help me out here. It's like you subconsciously know it's an injured part of your body. I don't know if you've ever been, like, I've had a lot of injuries, even when I was in the military. Even when it's not injured, in the back of your mind, you remember when it was injured. Does that make sense? Anybody that's ever had an Achilles heel injury, anybody that's ever had back issues or back surgery, even if it's not hurting and it's healed, in the back of your mind, it's there. It's there. And there were times where I had a back issue in the military, and even though it wasn't hurting, I was walking as if my back was still hurting like that. You understand? Shakur was throwing his punches as if his hand was still hurting. He was throwing it like this. Like, sort of, he was throwing it in a way where instead of going like this, instead of putting leverage into it, he's throwing it like this. Right? You don't throw punches like that. You don't throw punches like this, bro. You don't throw punches like that. You throw punches like this. You turn into it. He's throwing it like this. He's coming over the right hand like this, which tells me that either his hand's hurt, he still hasn't recovered, or he's scared to throw power on that hand. Either way, I don't care what the fucking excuse is. It was very visible. Not only was it very visible, but he threw no power on his punches most of the time. I do think that Shakur landed the cleaner shots down the stretch. Here comes Berlanga out of Puerto Rico. You know what I just realized? If Berlanga wins, that's 3-0 Puerto Rico. Hold up a second. For the first time in my life, I want Berlanga to win. This is so weird, bro. The world got to be ending. Okay, the main event is coming up. I'm gonna talk about that fight. The main event is coming on. I just think, bro, that fight was way closer than what they said, bro. If you read those scorecards, if you read them scorecards to anybody, and you don't show them the fight, and you say, "Hey, who won the fight?" Shakur Stevenson won the fight. Oh, he did? What was the scorecards? And then you read those scorecards, you would take it up without looking at the fight. You'd be like, "Oh shit, Shakur beat this man's ass." That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Shakur got hurt early in the fight. He looked tired in the earlier rounds. I'll tell you what did save him, though. The later half of the fight saved him. The later half of the fight, and Shakur didn't run. He stood his ground. And that is where he gets mad respect from me, bro. And I've always said, don't compare Devin and Shakur. They're not the same. They don't fight the same. And I've always said, Shakur tries. Shakur tries. Even in New Jersey, when fans walked out on him, after he said, "I'm going to knock the guy out," and he couldn't knock him out, and all his fans started walking out, and you saw people sleeping, I went back and I watched that fight. Shakur was trying, bro. He was trying. It's just at some point he was like, "I can't hurt this guy. I'm not going to risk getting knocked out the fucking pleasure." So he just stopped. But that's totally different than round one. I'm not going to try at all. Like, There's a big difference, bro. This shit ain't even the same to me. Why would I have a Chicago hat if I'm from New York? That I don't understand your question. So if I'm from New York, I have to wear New York teams? No, bro, you crazy? I wear a whole bunch of different hats. Shit. That I don't understand. Are you trolling me, or is that a serious question? I've never seen that. I never knew that wherever you're born, that's you're tied down to wearing those fucking hats. So if you're born from so if you're born from Idaho, you gonna wear nothing but hats from Idaho? Is that what you're telling me? Good luck with that. Good thing I was born in a very popular state then. Nah, bro, I wear all types of hats, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's from Chicago, China, West Bumblefuck. Listen, just for that, I'm gonna buy an Alaska hat. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna get an Alaska hat and wear it just for you. The fight was a draw in your book. That I gotta go back and watch. It definitely wasn't what they said, bro. It definitely wasn't what they said, bro. I appreciate you, bro. My birthday is tomorrow, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Nah. It's all right, bro. It's all good, Pancho. It's all good. No, I played with him back. I mean, that's a crazy thing to say, right? You're from New York. You should only wear New York hats. So what if you're born in Idaho? Or like Kansas or something? Well, Kansas got teams. Let me see. Like, what if you're born in Montana? That would suck, right? I mean, you're only gonna wear hats that say Montana? Like, I don't know. That's weird. I wear different hats because of the colors, bro. Be honest with you, I don't even watch baseball, so. Okay, now the main event is now Shiraz is huge, bro. This guy is big. How tall is Shiraz, man, before this fight starts? I mean, this guy is moving up in weight and towers over Berlanga, bro. Now, the height doesn't always mean everything. I'm just saying. I don't understand how some of these tall guys are even making weight. Here comes Edgar Berlanga, the New York Rican himself. Let's see what he comes out to. Fat Joe, of course. Here we are, Fat Joe, huh? Berlanga, you talking all that shit, bro. You better do something, bro. Look, Berlanga, every time I try to like Berlanga, I can't, bro. He's goofy to me, man. And you brought out Fat Joe and Terror Squad. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that shit is goofy to me, man. And he's so concerned about how he brought some pretty looking, okay, there's some beautiful women with him. All right. That's okay. But everything else about him is just, is that Remy Ma? Yo, that's Remy Ma. Oh, we got Fat Joe, Remy Ma. He came out with the whole New York squad. Damn. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know, bro. Bro, it's so hard for me to like Berlanga, bro. I've told you before, Pancho, why, right? It's because he reminds me of my cousins, bro, from the Bronx. And if you ever met my cousins, you would want to fucking punch them right in their mouth, bro. They talk so much shit. They act like they're the shit. No, they know everything. They're the best at everything. You can't do nothing better than them. If you're in a room full of like women and you're like, hey, let me tell you a story that happened. Their story always gotta top your story, right? Oh yeah, let me tell you, like, it's like that, and you just end up like, shut the fuck up, man. That's how he reminds me of my cousins. Maybe that's why I don't like him, but and then not only that, but he be concerned about the wrong shit. Berlanga concerned about how his hair looks, how he's dressing, what type of jewelry he got on. He more worried about if people in New York and Puerto Rico respect him. He more worried about if people in New York and Puerto Rico respect him more than the actual shit in boxing. Like, that's cornball shit to me, man. Like, I did that when I was like fucking 14, bro. He's like a 14-year-old stuck in a grown man's body. And he better do something this fight too. He's been talking a lot of shit. And I still don't understand how Berlanga is the main event. I know Remy Ma, Papoose, and Fat Joe. Hey, man, I tell you, man, the Puerto Ricans show up for him, bro. There's a lot of Puerto Rican women in there. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans are all over the place in New York, bro. We take up like fucking 50% of New York City, bro. For real, for real. All right, let me use the bathroom real quick. They're doing the intros. Oh, they said it's a double main event. Okay, that's how they promoted it. It makes sense now. Because on the poster, it was Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda. And then at the weigh-in, it was reversed. So they're calling it a double main event. I've never heard of anything like that before. But that's why they favored back and forth. So they're trying to say they're not favoring one fight over the other. That still doesn't make sense to me because the last fight of the night is always the what? The main event. So why would you do that? Shiraz looks like like one of them dudes on the plane, bro. I hate to say it, bro. He looks like one of them dudes that's gonna take down the plane. Let me use the bathroom, bro. Berlanga, 23 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 18 knockouts. High knockout percentage. Most of the dudes he knocked out, I don't even know who they were. I know. It doesn't make any sense, right? They said it's a double main event. There's no such thing as a double main event. What is a double main event? You got the co-main. Right. It's like saying 2 first place. Everybody's a winner, y'all. Everybody got a medal, y'all. No, bro. You got a winner, you got a loser. You got first place, you got third place. Like, that's how the shit go. Stop playing stupid. Okay. Here we go. Oh, shit. He's staring Berlanga down. All right. Yo, he tall. That dude tall, bro. That dude is tall. I mean, it don't mean nothing, but still. I don't know how these guys be making weight either. Okay, here we go. Round one. Okay, first round. They're both standing in the middle of the ring. Okay, Shiraz standing in the middle ring. They're both standing in the middle ring. They're not really doing too much. This fight is slow as hell. We just saw a lot of action-packed fights, so. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Not really doing much, sizing each other up. Berlanga throws a jab to the body. Ooh, good jab by Shiraz. Ooh, good check, left hook by Berlanga. Berlanga's wearing the trunks saying King of New York. That's the shit I'm talking about. Oh, good jab by Shiraz. Oh, right hand by Shiraz. Just missed Berlanga. Berlanga might get knocked out, bro. He's stepping. Berlanga is stepping on his foot. I don't know if that's on purpose. Jab by Berlanga. Oh, good check left hook by Berlanga, misses. Shiraz throws right hand over the top, misses. Body shot by Berlanga. Good jab by Berlanga. Jab by Berlanga, misses. Jab downstairs by Shiraz. Another jab by Shiraz. Standing in the middle of the ring, sizing each other up. Berlanga with a feint. Berlanga looking to throw that check left hook, throws a jab. Berlanga jumps in with a jab. Oh, Shiraz throws a good left hook. Oh, catches Berlanga with a left hand. Jab by Berlanga. Berlanga is throwing heat. Oh, right hand by Berlanga catches Shiraz. Shiraz kind of stumbles, move over to the left. Show yo, Berlanga's throwing heat. Berlanga is throwing with heat, bro. He don't want this fight to go. The whole fight. Oh, good uppercut by Shiraz. Good right hand by Shiraz over the top. Shiraz got some power on him, too. Good body shot by Berlanga. Good jab by Shiraz. Check left hook by Shiraz. Berlanga standing, walking forward with the earmuffs up. Jab by Berlanga. I don't know. That was a weird punch, but it was a jab by Shiraz. Good left hand by Berlanga. Misses and Shiraz. Okay, that first round, I don't know. That's an even first round to me. But I'll tell you what. Both of them got power. Both of them, I can tell you like this right off the gate. You could, as a boxing fan, you could just see this shit. Both of them got enough power to hurt each other. That's clear and evident. I could tell by the way those punches were thrown, the way they were blocked. Both of them got the ability to hurt each other. The corner asked Berlanga, how do you feel? He said, I'm good. Let's go, Berlanga. Do something to make me proud of you, bro. Come on, man. All that trash talking, you got to do something with it, though. Yeah, that's why I love the greats from Puerto Rico. They didn't talk a lot of shit. Like Cotto, Trinidad, they didn't have to do any of that, bro. Their hands did the talking, bro. And they were kind of respectful, to be honest with you. Okay, Berlanga coming back out to the center of the ring. They're both standing in the middle of the ring, pawing with each other. Shiraz, look, I don't want to get in trouble, but Shiraz looks like a dude that. Oh, good right hand by Shiraz. He looks like one of them dudes from Al Qaeda. All right, I mean, you could just everything about him just signals like call ice on him. Okay, back in the middle of the ring. This is a slow fight, but every time they throw punches, they're throwing power punches. Jab by Berlanga. Berlanga has his left hand down, which has always been a problem that I've always seen. You could if Shiraz throws a right hand over that, he's gonna catch him right in the jaw. Good jab by Berlanga. Good jab by Shiraz. Another jab by Shiraz. Berlanga comes forward with a jab. Good left hand by Berlanga, blocked. That was blocked. Good left hand. Oh, uppercut by Berlanga, misses. Shiraz is lanky. How do these guys make weight? Can somebody tell me? How do you make weight if you're that big? It doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, good right hand by Shiraz. Just missed Berlanga. Berlanga is fighting smart. I actually see technique in Berlanga. What is going on in this world, bro? What is going on? I actually see some technique with this guy, bro. Oh, good body shot by Berlanga. Oh, and he dipped the right hand. Berlanga is standing. Okay, Berlanga. I still don't like you for shit. Oh, Berlanga gets clipped. Another jab by Berlanga. Yo, the ref's face is funny as hell, bro. I don't know if y'all see the ref's face, bro. I don't want to make fun of him. All right. He's just making these facial expressions every time somebody throws a punch. He's like, he's right there though. So Berlanga with his back against the ropes. What is up? What is up with these Puerto Ricans want to put their back against the ropes like that? That's where you're gonna get fucked up. Okay, Berlanga brings it back to the middle of the ring. Let's go, Berlanga. Make this a 3-0 Puerto Rican day. Let's go. Oh, good right hand by Berlanga. Blocked by Shiraz. Good jab by Berlanga. Another jab by Berlanga. Berlanga, oh shit, bro. I can't believe it. What the world's got to come to an end, bro. I got to get the Bible out, bro. This is part of like the end times type shit. Okay, right hand by Shiraz. Good jab by Berlanga. Berlanga pairing it with the jab over the right. Berlanga standing in the middle. His left hand is down. Somebody needs to say that. Say something to him in the corner. I don't like that left. He does. That's the same shit Tio does. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. When you have your hand down like that, it is a clear flaw in my opinion. In my opinion, when you have your hand down and you're standing like that, that is a clear flaw. Unless you're Floyd Mayweather or you know what I mean, somebody with extreme reflexes, I think that's a flaw, bro. Then again, you try holding your hand up and just keeping it up. You'll get tired, bro. You'll lower your hand after a while. Just keep your hands up like that and try to keep them up like that. And throw punches. Throw punches, keep moving, and keep your hands up. That shit'll get you tired, bro. Okay, Berlanga comes back out to the center of the ring. Good jab by Berlanga. Is Berlanga wearing, what is it, Balenciaga, whatever the fuck it is? Is he wearing like trunks like that too? This dude, he's not gonna save up any money at the end of his career. He's gonna be broke like all these other rappers, bro. Good jab to the body by Shiraz. Shiraz coming back out and now tries to utilize the jab more. Shiraz with another jab. Another jab. Shiraz is now working that jab. Berlanga back to the center of the ring. Another jab by Berlanga. Left hand by Shiraz. They're both standing in the middle of the ring. This is just a battle of the jabs right now. They're just out jabbing each other. Another jab by Berlanga. Left hand by Berlanga misses. Good body shot by Berlanga. Downstairs. Oh, good right hand over the top. Shiraz catches him with a left hook. Berlanga is not trying to bully him. Okay, Berlanga's starting to get like, okay, he's trying to walk him down. It's only round 3, though, so round 3 out of 12. Let's not forget, Shiraz has moved up in weight. Keep that in mind. He's moved up in weight. Okay, so Shiraz with an uppercut, misses, still popping the jab. Berlanga comes back with a left, a jab and a straight right hand. Blocked. Good check left hook by Shiraz, blocked by Berlanga. Berlanga is showing good defense. He's actually showing technique this fight, bro. This is the best I've seen Berlanga. Now, usually when I say shit like this, as I'm saying it, he'll get clipped 30 seconds later and get knocked down. Okay, check left hook by Berlanga. The ref comes in, tries to break it up. Berlanga's got that old Mike Tyson haircut. Remember when Mike Tyson used to have the haircut where the line goes around your head? That's exactly what he's got. He's got the same haircut as Mike Tyson. Good left hand by Berlanga. Another left hand by Berlanga over the top. Jab by Berlanga. Jab by Berlanga. Oh, Shiraz got blood coming down his throat. Another left hook by Berlanga. Right hand by Shiraz. Oh, Shiraz is they're brawling. Okay, Berlanga says, "Come on, let's go." Berlanga goes downstairs to the body. Left hand downstairs to the body. Uppercut. Oh, sneaky uppercut by Shiraz. Snaps Berlanga's head back. Left hand by Shiraz. Oh, another one. A left hook. Oh, Berlanga moves out the way. He's fighting Berlanga, and this is what Berlanga wants. Uppercut by Shiraz again. Sneaky uppercut. Berlanga pushes him against ropes. Uppercut by Berlanga. Another uppercut by Berlanga. Third uppercut by Berlanga. Late punch by Berlanga. Damn. Devin Haney is on the screen. Devin Haney. Connor Ben is on the screen. Ben Whitaker. It's Big Bang Zang. Oh, Alicia Baumgartner, my baby's here. She's on the screen. Fat Joe. He's all right. They're showing everybody here. There's a lot of celebrities, a lot of fighters, a lot of Puerto Rican women. And I ain't gonna lie, the whole place is kind of packed. Okay. The ref is now giving Berlanga a warning to do not hit after the bell. He did throw a punch after the bell. Right hand. Oh, good right hand by Berlanga to start off the round. Jab by Shiraz. Okay, jab by Berlanga. Another jab by Berlanga. Left hand by Shiraz. Jab by Shiraz. Downstairs to the body to Shiraz. He gets through to the body. Good left hand by Berlanga. Berlanga is throwing a jab followed by a left hook, but Shiraz counters him with a left hook. Yo, Berlanga looks good, bro. Oh shit, bro. I got to give credit to where I give credit to, bro. He looks like he's got technique. Like, yo, this is surprising me. I'm surprised. I myself is surprised. He's sticking behind the jab. Uppercut by Berlanga. Left hand by Berlanga misses him. Another jab by Berlanga. Berlanga is boxing beautifully. As long as he don't get caught, bro, this is a good outing. Shiraz, oh, good left hand by Berlanga. He catches Shiraz. Shiraz got blood coming out his nose. That was a huge punch. Oh, Shiraz comes back with an uppercut and a right hand. Stuns Berlanga a little bit. Oh, good shot. Oh, Berlanga comes back with a right hand. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Shiraz throws a right hand with a left hook. Oh, uppercut by Berlanga. Good body shot by Shiraz. Another right hand by Berlanga. They're standing in the middle of the ring. Good body work by Berlanga. Left hand to the body. Good left over the top by Shiraz. Left, right. Oh, he catches Berlanga with a straight right hand. Shut up, Berlanga. Yo, I don't mean to laugh, but his neck snapped back. It didn't even look real. It looked animated. Okay, left hook by Shiraz. This is starting to become, this is it right here. Berlanga's eyes already closing. Good body work by Berlanga. Good jab by Shiraz. Good, another body work by Shiraz. Uppercut by Berlanga. Good left. Oh, good left here by Shiraz. He dropped Berlanga. Oh, shit. Berlanga's knocked out. I told you, bitch. I told you. Yeah. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you you keep. Oh, my God, bro. Berlanga's hurt. Berlanga's hurt. Oh, my God. Berlanga's hurt. Yeah. Yeah, you keep talking all that shit. Go ahead, Shiraz. Fuck him up, Shiraz. Fuck him up, Shiraz. There you go. There you go. Berlanga's hurt. Yeah. Yeah, left hand, right hand. He knocked him out. He knocked him out. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if he's Puerto Rican. He talk all that shit, bro. Berlanga's hurt. That's why you don't talk shit, bro. Look, yeah, Berlanga don't know where he's at. Berlanga doesn't know where he's at. Berlanga's coming forward. Yeah, that bell's going to save him. Bro, they better stop the fight. You better stop the fight. Oh, my God, you better stop the fight. Oh, Berlanga. It was all good till a week ago, bro. It was all good till a week ago. Oh, my God, bro. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I don't mean to laugh, bro. I'm not a huge Berlanga fan, bro. This is all funny games to me, bro. But that's what you get for talking so much shit, bro. You talk all that shit. You act like you ain't shit. You remind me of my cousin, bro. So it's like me watching my cousin get beat up, bro. I'm enjoying this, bro. I'm enjoying this. Let's see the replay. Good left hand over the top. Check left hook. Oh, it was a check left hook in between combinations. And another left hook. And another one. And a right hook. And a left hook again. And, oh, my God. So Berlanga got dropped and tried to laugh, right? There's a fight in the crowd. There's a fight in the crowd. Nah, don't do that shit. Let the fight go on. I hate it when people do this, bro. Nah. Oh, another right hand by Shiraz. That's it. It's over. Shiraz knocked him out. Ah, that's what. Oh, my God. Shiraz knocked him out. Look, son. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not mad at bro. Berlanga got fucked up, bro. Berlanga got knocked the fuck out, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He got hurt bad, bro. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a fraud. I've been telling y'all there ain't nothing good about this motherfucker, bro. He makes our people look bad, bro. He makes our people look bad, bro. I don't give a fuck. Good. Good. Good for your ass. Good for your ass. I don't give a fuck, bro. You walk around, you think you bad. You walk around with Fat Joe. You talk all this New York rah-rah shit. You make our people look fucking ignorant as fuck. Good, bro. Good. Good outing for Shiraz. Good outing for Shiraz. Good outing for Shiraz. Bum Langa. And all you Puerto Ricans that was getting on me when he was going to fight Canelo, and I said Canelo's going to beat the brakes off him, all you motherfuckers. I hope you unsubscribe too. I know what the fuck I see. This dude's a clown. He's a clown. He's a fraud. He knocked out a bunch of nobodies, bro. He knocked out a bunch of nobodies. And what really pissed me off about Berlanga, bro, you know what? You know when I really started to hate this guy? You know when I really started to not like this guy? He sat there and knocked out a bunch of nobodies and then had the audacity to get my favorite fighter of all time. The reason why I've been watching boxing, Tito Trinidad, he went down to Puerto Rico and had Felix Trinidad co-sign him. Co-sign him. And I got mad at Tito for doing that because I know why Tito's doing that, because he loves his people and he's like, okay, he's a fighter. And I'm thinking in my head, Tito, don't co-sign this motherfucker, bro. He's nothing like you, Tito. He's nothing like you, bro. You're a dog. You're a dog. You're respectful, but you mean in the ring. His actions don't match, bro. His actions don't match. He talked all that shit. I never thought he was that good. He showed a little bit of technique today, a little bit. But even with that, bro, He never had a chin to begin with. He never had a chin to begin with. He's a fraud. Good. 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 And for anybody that ever thinks that I play the race shit, look at this. He's Boricua. I don't give a fuck. He's a fraud, bro. He's a fraud. And I'm glad he got his ass whooped. Good outing for Shiraz. Good outing. Clean them all up. If you another bum Puerto Rican, get the fuck out the sport, bro. Making my people look bad, bro. Fuck out of here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He was completely unconscious, out of the world. And you was doing all right, too. You was doing all right, too. Where's Fat Joe now? Yeah, where is Fat Joe now? Yeah, he's another one. He's another one. Fat Joe, before the Canelo fight, Fat Joe was like, oh, these Puerto Ricans, like, oh, you guys are ashamed of yourselves. And then when he got his ass mollywopped, where was Fat Joe? Where was Fat Joe? You didn't see Fat Joe no more. Fat Joe was gone, right? And then he shows up again as if that never happened. Yeah, good for your ass, Berlanga. Good. You fucking bum. You fucking bum. Fuck that. I don't never stay on code. I don't never stay on code. When I was growing up, you know who jumped me the most? Other Puerto Ricans. The fuck out of here. I don't play that on code shit. Good for his bum ass. Embarrassing my people. Maybe he'll be humble now. Maybe he'll be humble now. Shiraz knocked the humbleness out his ass, bro. And that was a beautiful knockout, man. I want to record this shit, bro. This is going to be my opener for my fucking channel from now on. This is going to be my opener. Watching this bum ass get knocked out, bro. Embarrassing to my people, talking all that shit. I can't believe Tito Trinidad had the audacity to actually do that, bro. Can't believe Tito endorsed you, bro. The worst thing that ever happened in Tito's career is losing to Hopkins and endorsing Berlanga. Fuck out of here. Bum ass, bro. Trash ass motherfucker. And you won't even, you know why? Look, this is another reason why I don't like him. It's another reason why I don't like him right now. Look at this. Another reason why I don't like him right now. Look at this. He lost, right? He lost. Let me ask y'all a question, yo. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Wait. Let me see what Shiraz got to say. Good outing by Shiraz.
Opportunity to bounce right back. I spoke to him Monday. He said, "What a great performance for me," and I stuck to my word. Thank you, Excellency. I appreciate it.
Turkey Singh also has talked to you about fighting the biggest star in all of boxing, Canelo Alvarez, next year.
Shiraz versus Canelo. Nah, you can't beat Canelo, my guy. All right, slow the fuck. What is up with this shit? What is up with every time these dudes get a win? I want to fight Canelo next. I want to fight, bro. That's not how boxing works, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Canelo is like the face of boxing, even when it ain't even about him, bro. It ain't even about him. Motherfuckers bringing his name up, bro. So, why did you get into boxing? Well, I wanted to fight Canelo one day. It always leads to Canelo, bro. Let that man breathe, bro. Let that man breathe. Damn. Good right hand and a left hook. Oh my God, Berlanga was gone. Berlanga was gone. Yo, I can't wait to, oh my God, yo. Oh my God, I can't wait to make a video about this, bro. Look at his face when he's on the ground. He's looking up at the sky like he don't know where he's at, and that's what you get because you talk so much shit and you're so disrespectful to your opponents. You're so disrespectful to your opponents, and this is why, bro. This is what happens to you. And another reason why I knew he was trash too. I saw footage of this dude. Sparring Erickson Lubin. Mind you, is 3 weight classes under him. And Lubin was beating the fuck out of him, bro. Lubin was piecing him up. And I know it's sparring, but think about it. That's even worse. You got headgear on. You got bigger gloves. and you got a guy that's 15 pounds lighter than you, piecing you up, talking shit to your face, saying shit like, yo, didn't you get knocked out when you was in the amateurs and I'll do you dirty and this and that, and just beating the fuck out Berlanga. I knew then. Like, this dude's not good, bro. He's not good at all. And then you did the same shit to Canelo. You told Canelo to suck your dick. You told Canelo you was gonna do this and do that and do this and do that. And then when Canelo mops the floor with you and beats the brakes off you, what's the first thing you do when the bell rings? You my idol, Canelo. Yeah, kissing his ass, bro. You're an embarrassment, bro. You're an embarrassment. Fucking embarrassment, bro. Now, the one thing I want to see is if Berlanga's gonna say anything. Is Berlanga gonna say this? Is another reason why I don't like him. If you talked all that shit, and you disrespected all these people, wouldn't you at least, bro, grab your nuts like a man? Grab your nuts like a man and say something? Of course not, right? Where's Berlanga? Let me see. Are they gonna let him talk? Where's Berlanga? Hello? Say something. He left the ring, didn't he? What a bitch. What a bitch. You can't even, bro. Come on, bro. You could at least get on camera and say, at least, bro. At least get on camera and go, yo, look, bro. I know I talk a lot of shit, and this is just part of who I am, and I'm trying to sell the fight. At least say that, bro. At least apologize, bro. But no, this is why nobody likes you, Berlanga. So what are you going to do now after this? What are you going to do after this? Because that was bad. That was bad. That's not a little loss what just happened. That's not a little loss what just happened. He got fucking unconscious. He got disconnected. His body, his soul left his body from a guy that just moved up in weight, bro. That ain't even somebody in his weight class. That's a lighter dude moving up. As a lighter dude moving up and destroyed him. So what are you going to do now, bro? Ain't going to do nothing. He's a fraud, bro. I can't believe, you know what? I was having a great day till that happened. Because even though I like that it happened, right? Even though I like that it happened, I did want him to win because it would have been 3-0 Puerto Rico, right? It would have been 3-0 Puerto Rico. Would have been a great, you know what I mean? I mean, I am happy that he got knocked out, but then I'm not. You know what I mean? Because you fucked it all up. Like everything else. Look at the power punches thrown. 53 power punches thrown. 20 landed by Berlanga. 87 power punches thrown. 38 landed by Shiraz. And got flatlined, right? Got flatlined, bro. He's a fucking bum. Fucking guy's a bum, bro. Yeah. By a dude. Hold up. Oh, you know which fight I missed? I missed the David Morrell because I was sleeping. Who won that fight? I missed that fight. 96, 93, 95, 94, 94, 95. So I missed the Morrell fight. I can go back and watch it, but I wonder if it was it a knockout or was it good? Hey, man, if somebody wants to hop on, bro, y'all can hop on. If not, I'll shut it down in a couple of minutes, bro. All in all, man, I'll say it like this. Good outing by Shakur Stevenson. I'm glad Shakur won. I don't agree with those scorecards. The scorecards was atrocious, bro. They were atrocious. I don't know how you could watch that fight and have it 115 to 109 or whatever the fuck they had it as. I don't understand that. And I need to go back and watch that again because I'm a little bit confused. And as a matter of fact, that's what I'll do before we get out of here. If nobody's gonna click the link, then I'll get out of here. But I'll tell you like this: the punch stats. Let me go to the punch stats real quick. The punch stats with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur. All right, let me see something here. Uh 115, 113, 116, 112 is, but where's the copy box? Okay, here we go. Stevenson, Zepeda. I'm so, bro, Berlanga's a bum, bro. He's a fucking bum. He's a bum. Good. First off, I don't understand how somebody would even so-called stay on code for something like that. I'm just thinking about that. Like people that say stay on code, like how would you even defend someone like Berlanga? Like how like what would I say? No, man, you know what? No, that's not that, like there's nothing to say, bro. He's a disrespectful fighter. He's not good. He showed better technique tonight. Yes, he did. He did throw his jab. He did stand in the middle of the ring. But once again, he's chinny, right? We've seen Berlanga in the past get clipped, and he's got no chin. He's got no chin. And I knew when he got caught with that shot that it was the beginning of the end. Because when he got up, he wasn't fully recovered. And Berlanga doesn't know how to he's what they call Berlanga. He's one of those dudes where he thinks he's always like, I don't know if I know we've all seen someone like this in life, right? You ever see the dude that you think he thinks he's so cool? He's so cool. Like even when he does something that is so-called embarrassing, he still tries to act like he's cool. He's like that. So when he gets dropped, he's embarrassed. Instead of just getting your ass up, taking your time and recovering, no, you're embarrassed that you got dropped on camera. So then he gets up and he tries to act all cool and shit. And then it's just like he carries his whole life like that. And that's what I mean. Like he reminds me of my cousins. He's such an immature. He's not a good fighter. Berlanga's not a good fighter at all. I've been saying it. That's proof of it right now. What happened today? He's not. He's from New York. He knows Fat Joe. He knows Remy Ma. He's got Puerto Ricans in New York that support him, and he could push with that name. But that's about it, though. That's about it. And now, after what happened tonight, you think you're going to see Fat Joe walk out with him again? Come on, bro. Fat Joe and Remy Ma. I can't believe you got knocked out like that, and you brought out Fat Joe, Remy Ma, all these people. You brought out all these people, bro, and talked all that shit. You threw pantyhose and a thong at Oscar De La Hoya. When Shiraz was talking at the press conference, you tried to play some Egyptian music or some shit, trying to disrespect his heritage. When Shiraz was talking, he even put on some Disney music. Like you was disrespecting Shiraz throughout the whole thing. You called Oscar De La Hoya a hoe and to suck his dick. You said you fucked this dude's girl. You did all this disrespectful shit. And then you bring out Fat Joe and Remy Ma and get your ass starched in front of all your friends, in front of all your family. What a fucking joke, bro. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke, bro. I never liked that dude. I never liked that dude. I still don't like him. Good. Good. Berlanga is an example of why y'all good guys do win. You know how they always say being good gets you nowhere, being respectful gets you nowhere. Oh well, look at Shiraz. Shiraz was respectful. Shiraz was nice, and that replay of the I'm looking at that Shakur right now. Shakur was hurt. They just showed the replay of that Shakur was hurt in the what was it, the second round? Shakur did good, bro. He did good, bro. I'm so proud of Shakur, bro. I'm so proud of Shakur, bro. I disagree with the scorecards, but I'm proud of him because I've always known Shakur can stand there and have heart. He knows in the back of his head he doesn't have a lot of power. So it's like, what do you want him to do? You know what I mean? There's a clear difference between somebody that actually tries but doesn't have power than somebody who just doesn't make an attempt to try. You know what I mean? Like if I go into a fight and in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I have power, right? Or if I go into a fight and I know in the back of my head I don't have a lot of punching power, right? I should at least try. There's other things I could do because I don't care what anybody tells you. You don't have to have a lot of power to catch someone at the right time. You could drop people with a body shot. You could still knock somebody out with timing, perfect timing. You don't have to have Mike Tyson power. If you got good timing, you go to the body, take down the body, and there's a lot of power. There's a lot of punches that's had not a lot of power in the past, and they will wear and tear on your body to the point where you can't block your body no more. So I mean, to the point to where they keep blocking their body, and then that's when you start going upstairs, and you can knock someone out, and you don't necessarily have to knock someone out. You can have them stop the fight. If you keep beating somebody up, Kid Austin, they're showing Kid Austin, Gervonta Tank Davis on the screen. Gervonta got arrested, didn't he? He got arrested again. And Murataya. They're saying next for Shakur Stevenson will either be Tank, which we know that ain't going to happen, Floyd Schofield, or Murataya. I think Schofield, after what I saw today, I think Shakur beats Kid Austin. I just think Kid Austin needs more experience. Murataya and Shakur, I don't know. Murataya and Shakur, I don't know, man. I gotta rewatch the fight because I don't know how I feel about these scorecards, bro. Yo, HOD, are you there, brother? If you're not gonna hop on, I'm gonna shut this down, bro. I've been talking for hours, bro. Somebody need to come on here and say something, or I'm gonna shut it down, bro. I can't just keep talking for hours. I need some help so I can go use the bathroom or go grab something to eat or something. If not, I'll shut it down. Y'all try talking for hours. That shit ain't easy. Yesterday, I almost lost my voice yesterday, too. And, you know, Berlanga didn't even say anything, bro. Don't you think you should say something? Don't you think you should say something? Huh? Do you think you should say something? If you are talking a lot of shit and you're talking disrespectful to somebody and you're saying eat a dick and you're saying all this about his moms and you're disrespecting a person's heritage when they're talking, you want to play Egyptian music or Disney music or whatever it is. You do all of that, right? You throw a thong at the promoter and call him a bitch and an escort. You just do the most disrespectful shit, right? Then you come out to the ring with all these people that are supposed to be supporting you, right? And you get knocked out after being. Don't you think the right thing to do? I don't know. It's just me. First off, I wouldn't be doing all that. But if I did, don't you think the right thing to do is to get on camera and go, hey, y'all, I know I was acting a certain way, but just know I was just promoting. I'm not like that. Shout out to my opponent. Shout out to the people that I disrespected. And that's it. You'll be surprised how much that goes, bro. A long way. That goes a long way. But no. You're going to go back to being the same New York Rican that I love to hate 24/7, bro. And you're not that good. You're not good, bro. Perlanga is trash. Oscar is right. He's not Puerto Rican. When did you write that? I forgot when you write. Yeah, he's not. Fuck that. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I told you the reason why I got mad with this guy. One of the biggest reasons I got mad with this guy is because he went down to Puerto Rico and tried to piggyback off of Tito Trinidad's name, and that shit got me mad, bro. Because Tito Trinidad put in the work, bro. Tito Trinidad fought the best fighters out there at that time, hands down. Hands down. He ducked nobody. Right? Not saying Berlanga ducks anybody. I'm just saying he ducked nobody, and he literally cleared out a division so much that he couldn't stay there no more. He's like, God, I beat everybody. Like, only thing left to do is to go up. So he goes up, became champion there, moved up again, and then that's where he started losing because he moved up so far, his power wasn't carrying. But he was a champion of champions, bro. Hall of Famer. Berlanga went down there when Berlanga was 14-0, had no title, nothing, and beat a whole bunch of nobodies. And Tito Trinidad co-signed that, and that pissed me off. I got mad at Tito because I saw it then. I'm like, Tito, this guy's going to embarrass us, bro. He's going to embarrass our people, bro. Don't do it, bro. But, of course, Tito being, loves his people, he's like, nah, he's the next best thing. I'm like, no, bro. No, he's not, Tito. He's not. Pisses me off, bro. Dude is trash. What time is it? I put in 5 more minutes. If somebody wants to come on, bro, y'all can say something. If not, oh, wait, is Tycho here? What's going on, Tycho? What a night. I predicted the fight correctly, except Puello and Matias. That was a good fight. Shout out to Matias, bro. I thought Puello won and they robbed him. I gotta go back and watch it because I missed the last 4 rounds of that fight. But from what I saw, Matias was, I don't know. I wanted Matias to win, so I'm gonna admit to you I'm being a little biased. I wanted Matias to win. I'm glad Berlanga got knocked out. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Anybody that's embarrassing my people, bro, get him the fuck out the sport, bro. Get Berlanga out the sport. What was that other Puerto Rican dude? The one that got caught with the tranny? He got caught with a tranny on Instagram? And you got your ass knocked out? Good. What are you doing with a tranny, bro? I mean, watch what I say. Don't take my channel down. I got no problem with those type of people, bro. But I don't agree with that. And what was the other dude? That the other one? I don't even like saying this dude's name, bro. But y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that had a family, a wife, cheated on his wife with this beautiful woman. Not saying you should cheat. Gets her pregnant. And instead of fucking coming out and being like, I fucked up, he kills her. Another Puerto Rican piece of shit. Got life in prison. Good. Get him out. Clean him out. Bro. I know people think I'm crazy. They're like, dang, this dude don't even like his own people. I just don't like the ones that I think they're embarrassing, bro. Yeah, 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 yeah. That dude. Oh, he was another one too, Tycho. He was another one too because he was another one disrespecting the Mexican dude. Right? What was he doing before the fight? What was he doing? Mad disrespectful to the Mexican dude. Was fucking, what was it, Zepeda? The other Zepeda? What's his name? Zepeda? Yo, cool dude, bro. Just want to fight. That's it. You ain't got to do all the rah-rah crazy shit. Being mad disrespectful, bro. I remember me and HOD was up here and we saw Vargas get knocked out. We were so happy, bro. We were like, good. Get him the fuck out of here. Another disrespectful bum. I don't like people that make a mockery, because when people look at that, they think we're all like that. We're not all like that, bro. Most Puerto Ricans I know are loyal, hardworking, and you could trust them. You look at someone like Berlanga, you come on, bro. Let's keep this shit a stack here. You look at someone like Berlanga and you think we're all fucking snakes and fucking narcissists and everything. He takes New York Rican to like another level. If this was like New York Rican and like Dragon Ball Z, fucking Berlanga's like Super Saiyan Goku with the blue hair, bro. He takes this shit to another level, bro. You're so disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here, bro. In any other fucking Felix Verdejo. But an embarrassment to Puerto Rico. Why would you do that? What type of person do you have to be, bro? You cheat on your wife. You did that. And then you unalive that beautiful woman for what? For what? Because you don't know how to keep your dick in the pants, bro? It's not her fault. And then you do that to her in your unborn seed, bro. You're what an evil bastard, bro. I hope he's having the worst time. I hope when you wake up in prison every day, I hope your life is miserable. I hope it's miserable. Berlanga, right? Let's go to X. I love X. X is the place where after you lose, people go to X and people just love let's see what X is saying about Berlanga right now. Oh, let's go. Let's take on a journey, shall we? Let's go on this journey. I could already see. I don't even got to log on yet. I can already envision the memes and the shit that's going on right now with Berlanga, bro. Let's see. Hold on. Hold up. Let's go to Edgar Berlanga on X. Look, 7 hours ago, he posted, "We outside." This is before the fight. We outside. You see, talking that gangster shit, that tough shit. We outside, y'all. Why are you outside? You got to fight in 7 hours. You should be inside, dumbass. So let me go to, I know people got memes on this kid right here. Let me see. Let's go to explore Berlanga knockout. Look at this. Shout out to whoever this woman is. Let me share the screen. Shout out to whoever this woman is. She has the same feelings as me. Right. Your ass should be inside. Yeah. Look. Shout out to this girl right here, bro. Look. This is so wild. Berlanga deserved that shit. Everybody thinks that, of course. This is so wild, y'all. Let's see the pride of Puerto Rico, y'all. Ready? Let's get the cameras ready. Let's get this shit rolling. Ready? Let me get my drink ready. Let's take a look at the pride of Puerto Rico, y'all. This is the King of New York, y'all. Ready? Because he calls himself the King of New York. Let's see how the King of New York did tonight. All right, here we go. Let's see.
More ways to land. Oh, good. And down goes Berlanga. And he's still better than he thinks. He's going to have to breathe and relax right now.
Yeah, let's go back over here. This is when he gets up, right?
He's out of there, bro. He got to be able to hold it. His defense, how to hold right now. He got to hold it. It's all right cross.
What's going on, Berlanga? Hold on, what you doing, buddy? Hold on, hey, hold on.
And he's still clapping his hands together. Just stay down.
Nah, don't stay down. Nah, don't stay. Don't tell him to stay down. Get your ass up. Use that ass whooping, bitch.
Referee David Fields. He's showing a lot of hope right now. More way.
Yeah. Nah. Ain't no stay down. There's no stay down when it comes to this guy. He's disrespectful as fuck to everybody. No, we're not playing this game. We're not playing. No. Hold, Berlanga. Hold. Hold on, man. Oh, somebody's in the background. My bad. Give me a second, Shelton. I got you. Give me a second, brother. I don't know what just happened here. Why is this like this? Hold on. I see you, Shelton. Give me a second, brother. Let me figure this out. My bad. Let me make sure it's you, brother. Yeah, nah, bro. We're not playing this whole get up. No, fuck that. You made your bed, you lay in it, pussy. What up, brother? Oh, hold on. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Is it right there? The shadow. What's up, man? What's happening, bro?
What's good, man? How you, bro?
I'm good. What you think of the fights tonight, man? I thought the first fight was a close fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Morrell got dropped, but he did pull it out. He came on strong, but I think he's not as good as people think. And that's what I was saying earlier. When you fight warehouse workers and forklift drivers, you don't really learn much.
I to be fair, I gotta rewatch that fight because it's my birthday this weekend, so I've been running back and forth and I fell asleep. I almost didn't do.
Oh, you've been busy. Happy birthday, bro! Happy birthday!
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow, but thank you, I appreciate it. No, but I fell asleep.
Yeah,
and I didn't start the stream until that I was getting ready. I was getting ready and watching the Matias and the Puello fight. So I saw the Matias and Puello most.
Oh, that was a great fight, bro.
Yeah,
that was a great fight.
I'm happy for Matias. That's a true Puerto Rican fighter right there. That's a true Puerto Rican fighter. Yeah. Fuck Berlanga, bro. Fuck Berlanga, bro. And
now,
yeah, go ahead.
The Shakur fight turned out exactly the way I thought it would. I mean,
yeah.
You know my stance. We talked about Zepeda.
Yeah.
I told you, in my opinion, he wasn't very good. I mean,
okay. I'm glad you brought that up because, to be honest with you, I disagree with those scorecards, though. I think the right man won, but I do not think it was that wide, brother.
I don't think it was that wide either, but there was no way you could give Zepeda that fight.
Bro, they had it, Shelton, they had it like 114, 109. Come on.
Yeah, somebody had 110, 109, 119, 109. Yeah, that was crazy.
Come on, brother.
That was crazy.
That
was crazy. That was crazy.
That gets me upset because I think Shakur won, but when you say 119, 109, that is so disrespectful, bro. Like, you're telling me you didn't give fucking Zepeda any
That's
round?
like what, 11-1?
Yeah.
That's
Come on,
11-1,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Basically, the only round he
insane.
won was the round where he hit Shakur with the jab and stunned him. That's the only round he won. That's what they said. That wasn't fair. That's not.
Was that a
Yeah.
jab or was that was a straight right? Well, they're both southpaws, right? I think they're both
Yeah.
southpaws, aren't they?
Yeah, that
So
that
yeah, it
wasn't right.
bad.
I mean, the scorecards weren't right, but the right guy won. I mean,
Yeah, the
he
right
could,
guy won.
Shakur just, yeah, he just countered him every time he opened up. He countered him.
I mean,
It was easy money. But
I still think the fight was closer, but yeah, the right guy won with Shakur and Zepeda. I'm happy, and then I'm happy that Matias won. I'm so Berlanga. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy and upset at the same time. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why I'm happy. Well, no, okay.
Tell me why. Tell me why. I want to know why.
Okay, why I'm happy or why I'm upset? Both. Okay. I'm upset because I always knew Berlanga was fucking trash. I always knew he was trash. I never liked him. Y'all know I never liked him. I didn't like him so bad, and I knew Canelo was going to beat him so badly that I literally said that if he beats Canelo, I would fucking shut my channel down. And I was dead ass serious when I went live that day. I would have shut my channel down. That's how confident I am that this guy is trash. Okay? I didn't like my favorite fighter of all time is Tito Trinidad. It's the reason why I watch boxing. He went down to Puerto Rico and had Tito Trinidad co-sign him after he knocked out 13 straight nobodies, bro. And I was mad at Tito, but I understood why he did it. He loves his people. He's a young kid, but he kind of co-signed him to kind of say like he's next up type shit. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, no, bro, no. No, bro, he's nothing like you. He's nothing like Cotto. He's nothing like any true Puerto Rican fighter, bro. He's a fucking bum. And on top of that, he's disrespectful as hell. He's disrespectful as hell.
He is. He's very disrespectful. But here's the thing, right?
He'd be like, he'd be like this. He'd be like this. Hey, yeah, suck my dick, bro. Your girl could suck my dick. Your mother could suck my dick. Like talking like that. And I'm like, bro, I'm glad you got Molly.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. But look, here's the difference. Here's the difference between him and the guys you mentioned. Tito came up the hard way. He had to earn everything he got. Miguel Cotto came up the hard way. He had to earn everything he got.
Right.
Berlanga, Top Rank tried to make him into something. You know what I mean?
Right.
First they had Xander. Yeah, they had Xander. They had Elvis Rodriguez. Remember him?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Elvis Rodriguez was Puerto Rican?
And they thought, yeah, I think he's Puerto Rican as well.
I thought he was Dominican. Or it don't matter. I know.
Is he Dominican?
I don't know. Is he Dominican? I think Elvis Rodriguez. I don't know. I
think he's Puerto Rican.
I know.
But what I saw was they saw Berlanga and they thought they could make him into something. And they fed him those guys, and he knocked all those guys out. And what you know, Shadow, you've been watching boxing a while. You know this. When you knock everybody out in the first round, you don't learn nothing.
Yeah.
So after the knockout streak stopped, then he started learning things. But he's so far behind that guys like Shiraz are way ahead of him because Shiraz, great amateur career, came up fighting decent guys overseas, stuck him in with Adames when he was weight drained. He went up to the weight he should be at, and you see the results. A guy like Berlanga has no shot against him. Now, will he beat everybody at 68? I don't know. But I know a guy like Berlanga has no chance against this guy.
I mean, I saw this dude. He moved up in weight, and I'm like, bro, he moved up in weight. He's still towering over Berlanga. And yo, look, man, at the end of the day, Shiraz, he's a good fighter because he might not be the most best technically sound. He is technical, but he can hurt. He's got power, bro. He's got power, and he's got sneaky power because people look at his frame and they go, he's just a lanky dude, But there some of the hardest hitters in boxing ever have been lanky. Thomas Hitman Hearns, Felix Trinidad, Like some of these dudes that had that body that you would look at and go, they don't look like they hit hard as fuck, bro. And he's lanky, so you look at his frame and you're like, he don't hit that hard, but he hits hard, bro. He hits hard. And Berlanga, to be honest with you, tonight was the best I've ever seen Berlanga look as far as how he looked before he got hit. Before he got hit, he was looking all right, but I'm so glad he got knocked out. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Get him out. He's a bum.
Well, see, he got to learn. He doesn't know much because.
Good. I hope he learns by getting knocked out every time. I hope that's how he learns.
Unless he tightens up his defense and actually starts to box, he's gonna get knocked out a lot because he's right there to be hit. He doesn't move his head. He has no defense. His footwork is trash. He's right there.
Yeah, and
he's right there.
His chin, he's so chinny.
Yeah,
he's so chinny.
Yeah.
All in
all,
Shakur did well. I'm glad Shakur won. I'm glad Matias won. I do think the Matias fight is a little bit. People are a little bit back and forth on that. I got to go back and rewatch.
It was a good fight. It was a close. Fight. Very close fight. I think Matias won. I think Matias won because he won the last round. I think that's why he won the fight.
And I also think that it was the constant pressure. But however, like I've been saying this for a long time, bro. I don't ever think I'm a narcissist. I don't think I'm any of that shit. But I can tell you this: I've been watching boxing since I was a kid, bro. Just like probably you, Shelton. I've been watching boxing since I was a kid. And there are certain things that I've been sure of that there are certain things that we could just be sure of, right? One of the things I've always been sure of, never comparing Shakur to fucking Devin. Like they're not even. Shakur will fight you, bro. Shakur will fight you.
Different fighters.
They're two different fighters. Like he uses his distance. You know, he's
right.
And what I loved about it is in this fight, he did the whole Mayweather Castillo shit where, he was like, fuck it, I gotta take a rest. I'll go on the ropes and I'll let him do whatever, and then I'll try to catch him in between. But Zepeda did a lot better than what them scorecards are making it seem like. I have an issue with that.
Well, the only thing I say about that fight, and I'm being totally honest.
If you look at those scorecards, right? If you look at those scorecards and don't watch the fight, you would think Shakur mollywopped this dude, and it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. I was telling somebody was talking to me a little bit ago, telling me all these great things about Shakur. I said, look, let me tell you what happened tonight. Shakur Stevenson be the guy he was supposed to be. That's all that happened. He was supposed to beat this guy. The guy's not fast enough a foot. His hand speed's not there. He's a good fighter, and he'll overwhelm most guys. But a guy who's defensive, Zepeda's a good fighter, and he'll overwhelm most guys. But guys like Shakur Stevenson he got too much for him. He got too much for him. I learned that when he had those hard fights with Tevin Farmer. If you go in life and death with Tevin Farmer, you're not beating Shakur Stevenson. I'm sorry.
That was the first fight, though, right?
Both fights, he went life and death with that dude.
With Tevin Farmer?
He went life and death with Tevin Farmer both fights.
Tevin Farmer won the second. Lost. No, Zepeda beat him clearly the second fight. The first fight, it was kind of close. It was.
Them fights, neither one of those Tevin Farmer fights should have been that close if you are what they say you are.
I hear what you're saying, but styles do make fights, though. Styles do make fights.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Okay, for instance.
Well,
all right, you know who I like? I like Kid Austin, but I think Shakur beats Kid Austin too.
And here's something that you go trip off when I say this. I think he beats Kid Austin easier than he beats William Zepeda.
I think so too. Yeah,
he beats him easy.
Kid Austin he needs time. He needs time.
Yes.
He's a good. Now look, Kid Austin's a good fighter. He could. Oh, hold on, HLD's here. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me put his favorite guy up on the screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, HLD, is that you?
Yeah, we got the HLD up here.
It's your daddy.
What's going on, bro?
From
What's going
HLD.
on?
I gotta hear from HLD, man. Go ahead, HLD.
Yo, man.
You get the floor is yours, bro. Go ahead.
Yo, man. I I'm here to make condolences for Shadow because we just saw his favorite Puerto Rican fighter get smashed, looking like Devin Haney face down ass up. Mr. Berlanga. No, man, it was a great night of boxing, man.
That's your guy, HLD. That's your guy.
That's your guy,
Zepeda.
That's your guy, HLD.
Zepeda, just like look, man. Zepeda is gonna give anybody problems, and it took everything that Shakur had to make to go to that next gear to be able to pull this fight off. Now, I think the scorecards you said, yeah, there were white scorecards, but even if they're white, the scorecards don't tell you the story of the fight. You could win, you could barely win a round and just still win it. You know what I mean? It doesn't say you're whooping somebody's ass. You just outmatching them. But Shakur, this is the Shakur that I want to see more of.
Yes,
but his hand is busted, bro.
Yes, it is. You saw that too. Thank you, brother.
Busted,
yeah,
bro.
I'm glad you brought that up. So yes, am I bugging? But every time Shakur threw a punch with his right hand, he's throwing it like this.
Yeah, he was slapping it.
He's slapping it. And if you're slapping your hand, that's because you don't want to put direct pressure onto the wrist.
Because it's cheating, because hitting with your wrist or like the palm of your fist, the palm of your hand, bro, that's a weapon in itself. But his hand is jacked. Is in the 10th, I think it was, bro. He threw a punch and he buckled. He buckled. Just
he went like this. He
sparring.
Right. He threw a punch, and I saw him go like this. He hit him, and then he immediately started circling him and started going like this with his hand. I'm like, bro, his hand is fucked up, bro. And didn't he say that he had surgery on his hands and fixed his hands? Your hands are not good, bro. They're fucked up.
Yeah, you're hitting a big, thick, boneheaded Mexican, bro. This dude is. You see Zepeda's hat, bro. It's built. It's built for this shit. So, but Shakur, he just like Shelton said, he beat a man that he should beat, and it's kind of like I've been predicting. Shakur should win, but Zepeda can win. You know what I mean? He has the tools to be able to win, but Shakur did what he had to do. But we'll see what happens next. Is he, those hands are a problem, bro. That's all I got. It's gonna be a problem when he meets someone of his elite status, when he meets somebody of that caliber, or somebody with real power and explosiveness. How long can he last? Because he was
right.
Yeah, around 4th, 5th round. I saw that mouth wide open.
Right. Yo, Shakur had his mouth open, right. And he had blood coming down his mouth, and you're right. So like, if he was to fight, like, imagine if someone like Abdullah Mason gets enough experience, like, and like that, he would be in trouble. He would be in trouble. But somebody like Abdullah Mason that has good power, good chin, good skill, like, I think Abdullah is only going to get better and better and better. But this fight only showed me. I agree with I agree with Shelton that he would beat Kid Austin probably easier than he beat Zepeda.
Zepeda's not done yet, bro. He's gonna get better. He's gonna get better.
Zepeda got tired too.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was banging, bro. He was getting hit.
Banging, bro. He was
banging. Shakur was banging. I want to see those numbers. They got to be high for both of them. But I guarantee you this: nobody's put more hands on Shakur than Zepeda in his entire career.
Yeah, absolutely. And nobody hurt Shakur like Zepeda.
Right. We already saw that. Okay,
Shakur was clearly hurt, bro.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a clean shot. It was a jab.
It was a power jab, bro.
Power jab in the corner, bro.
Shakur, but I don't. At 140, I don't know. Shakur ain't gonna be able to do shit at 140.
So tell me, HLD, how do you feel about our guy Berlanga? Fuck him, right? Fuck him.
Well, look, this is what I had with Berlanga. I obviously I never liked his antics from I don't like it. That's not my style. But what he did earn my respect, and what he did with Canelo. You know what I mean? That fight. I'm like, okay, you stood up and you banged for 12 rounds. Yeah, you dropped, came back up, and at least you didn't totally embarrass me. But these antics and shit, like what he did on stage with Oscar De La Hoya, bro.
Right.
And the thing is that I know that Oscar's he's a grown man. That happened 25 years ago, whatever. He owns it. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I had a blast. You know what I mean? No big deal.
I think Oscar right now would beat the fuck out Berlanga.
But you saw what happened when he turned this. Bro, Berlanga thought he was clowning him, but then when Oscar told him, "Yo, you ain't even Puerto Rican. You ain't it at
right? That's what kept getting Berlanga mad. I was talking about it yesterday. If you look at the things that got Berlanga so mad when it came to Oscar De La Hoya, is because he kept saying shit like, "You're not even Puerto Rican. Where's your Puerto Rican passport?" Like, come on, bro. The reson why that's
there's no passport, but
it's so funny because we don't have passports. We're automatically citizens. But it's funny the way Oscar says that. I know. But it's so funny. You know what I mean?
But it's because he's saying that, right? Because he was married to a Puerto Rican and lived in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
he lived there. He lived there for like 5 years.
Did you ever see? There was an old. I gotta find it. So Mayorga was gonna be fighting Oscar De La Hoya, right? And they were on a radio show, right? And Mayorga starts disrespecting. You remember when Mayorga slapped Shane Mosley's wife's ass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were on some radio show and they're talking and shit. And Mayorga starts disrespecting Oscar De La Hoya's wife, right? Like just saying some crazy shit. So Tito Trinidad comes on the show or calls in and was like, "Yo, don't be disrespecting his wife," right? And then like trying to stick up for Oscar, like say, like, "Yo, like, you know what I mean?" And like don't disrespect Puerto Rican people and this and that. And then Oscar said, hey, I don't need you to stick up for me. I can stick up for my own wife. And then Tito said, "Hey, fuck both of y'all. I'll beat both of y'all ass." And then they all three of them started arguing. But it was classic because Tito called in because she's Puerto Rican. He didn't like the way he was talking about her. He's like, "Hey, don't disrespect Puerto Rican people. I beat your ass before." Then Oscar was like, "Man, you gotta stick up for my wife." And then Tito was like, "Man, fuck that. I beat both of you." And then, but it was funny. But what gets Berlanga mad, and the one thing I think that me and you don't like about Berlanga is, even though me and you have different ways of disagreeing on shit, HOD, I think us being Puerto Rican and how we watch and grew up in boxing, we like the textbook Puerto Rican fighter, like Shelter says, that got it the hard way, heart, skill, you know what I mean? You don't really got to be so damn. There's a difference between promoting, trash talking, and the shit Berlanga do. Berlanga is fucking disrespectful as fuck. That's it. There is no ways around it. He's disrespectful as fuck. He's the typical New York Rican, but times 20. And he was so worried about looking cool when he got dropped, right? You go back. He's on the floor. He's like, hitting his gloves, trying to act cool because you showed up with Fat Joe and Remy Ma.
Yo, but today was different. He looked like a seal.
Right.
He was drunk on that floor, bro.
Bro, he didn't know where he was at, bro.
But the other part on stage that I love that Oscar did when he got up, he told, "Look, man, you don't even have a world championship belt.
Right? You don't even have.
Don't talk to me until you got one. Oh, and besides, and they said, and besides, I thought you said you were gonna slap me. Well, here I am.
Yes.
And I love go Oscar.
Yes, Oscar, bro. Oscar don't care. Oscar would beat Berlanga's ass right now.
Hey, I saw him.
Oscar,
he got heated, bro. Oscar,
right. Oscar made that short. Oscar made that short, and he was like, "Hey, Berlanga, you know, I'm gonna be there for my fighter this weekend, and you said you're gonna slap me. Slap me when you see me. Slap me when you see me.
That's what he said on the stage, bro. And he got up and Berlanga was gonna, bro. You saw there was a switch that turned on for Oscar. That adrenaline that he misses from fighting days, bro, and all that.
Yeah.
You saw it kick in. But anyway, good fight. Look, man. I wanted Berlanga to whip Shiraz because what they did to Adames was not cool, and I was hoping Berlanga was, but I didn't like what I saw yesterday. That turned me off.
The only reason why I wanted Berlanga to win is because I wanted it to be a 3-0 Puerto Rican day. You know what I mean? Because Shakur is half Puerto Rican, bro. And I stand by it, bro. That Puerto Rican side is what kept them in the fight. You know what I mean? I feel like,
I like that. But look, here's the thing, right?
Hey, yo.
This is what happened.
Huh?
This is what happened with Berlanga. When Berlanga got clipped by Canelo, it was a flash knockdown. He clipped him, knocked him down, and Canelo really didn't want to hurt him, so he just played with him for the rest of the fight.
Which is surprising to me. But
this is the first time that Edgar Berlanga really got hit. He got hit really, really hard. And you can see the reaction was different. That tap in the gloves was real slow, was it not?
Bro, it looked like
because he had no idea where he was. He had no idea where he was. Tonight was the first time he ever really got hit. He got hit tonight.
Damn, bro. To stand up to Canelo and then get whipped by a Shiraz.
But like Shadow said, here's the thing. Shiraz is long. So what Shiraz does, he takes that half step back and he catches you on the end of his shot. Yeah, he gets full power in them shots.
Yeah.
But good for him, bro. Good for him. I think a lot of things got proven today in this card. We saw that, Berlanga is Berlanga.
It's trash, like we said. Right. He's trash, like we said.
Right. It is. We saw Shakur. I think the whole the publicity, everything forced him to have to make this fight and to show us that he's better than what he's shown us. You know what I mean? And even though I think the scorecards were extremely wide, the right man won. I think he probably won it by 2 to 3 rounds. No problem. But he showed that he's got more dog in him than what we've seen. And that he can take this prep, because not everybody can do what he did with Zepeda. That was great boxing.
No, everybody can't do that.
No, not everybody can withstand that.
Yeah,
it did though show the light that his hands are fucked. That's the only negative of this, that we see that his hands are fucked. Now the other thing on the other card, undercard was, I thought Puello won. I thought Puello won the fight. But I'm not mad at it because I know that it was Matias who was pressing the fight all night. But I thought Puello boxed him and out-tagged him throughout the fight. But
hey man, the pressure Matias puts on is insane, bro.
No, it's no joke. It's no joke. But I think Puello handled it very well.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did it very well.
I think Matias just had too many rounds in the bank, HLD. By the time Puello started coming on, he was too far behind.
Probably, but I didn't think it was like a lopsided type of.
No. I think Matias won the fight because he won the 12th round. Matias did win the 12th round. I think that won him the fight.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying that I scored it for Puello, but I'm okay with it because, like I said, I think the come forward pressure of all night that probably also gave another advantage for him.
HLD, what do you think about my new avatar, bro? Look, it's on the screen. It's gonna be my new avatar.
The bottom one, laying down.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the bottom.
The bottom one, but Matias, he earned some respect with that win tonight and his performance. So good for him in that sense. Still don't think I think all he is just what that is, a pressure fighter. We'll see what it.
Since I got you on here real quick, and I got HOD on here, Shelton, because it's always a good conversation with us three. Let me ask because I know Shelton. I know how we all look at boxing differently, but we all know our boxing. I see you got Crawford beating Canelo, and so I'm interested to hear, like, what do you think is going to happen in the fight per se? Do you think it's going to be more of what happens in the fight? Or like, and what I mean by that is, let's take the Puello and Matias, for example. One of the things I noticed from tonight's boxing is this. We know that Turk has been going around saying the whole Tom and Jerry thing. And even though I feel like he's playing around sometimes or trolling, and even though he might be serious or not, I do believe that some of the things people say does have an influence on the way judges may see fights. You look at Puello and you look at Matias, right? Matias was constantly pressuring him from the beginning to the end of the fight. Although Puello seemed to be doing better as the fight went on, but like you say, Shelton, he might have banked enough rounds in the judge's eyes. But then you take Zepeda and Shakur, where Zepeda is another one constantly pressuring Shakur, but then Shakur, they give it to Shakur in a wide margin. When it comes to Canelo and Crawford, how do you think that fight's going to go, and why do you have Crawford beating him?
I have Crawford beating him because I don't think Crawford is going to fall into the trap of trying to slug it. Even though we know how Crawford is, he gets touched, he tries to bite down on his mouthpiece and stuff. I think he's smart enough to realize that that's not good strategy. I think he's going to stay on the move. I think every great fighter has one great fight left. I think this is the one great fight that he has left. He's going to stay on the move. He's going to box. He's going to outbox Canelo because he's the better boxer. He's longer. He has better feet. He's the better boxer. If he gets caught by Canelo, because Canelo can cut off the ring, Canelo can't move when he wants to. If he gets caught by Canelo, Canelo can stop him. But I don't think Canelo can outbox him. I think he outboxes Canelo.
Well, you know, the left hand.
Only the chance I give Canelo would have to lure him into the fight that he wants. And I think Bud is too smart for that.
Well, me and HOD was looking at the left hand, that the left hook, that because you know, me personally, I go off people's recent fights. You know, so like,
right.
You know, when people say, well, you know, Canelo did this against, I don't know, this guy, and it's like, bro, that's like 8 years ago. You know what I mean? So I try to go off what recently a fighter has done. And so the Berlanga fight was not too long ago. Canelo is a very active fighter, right? When he dropped Berlanga with that left hook, it was really fast. It was really crisp. Caught him out of nowhere. And like you said, I agree. I think he let off the brakes with Munguia and Berlanga, which is insane. I don't understand why. But he's got enough speed and he's comfortable at that weight. And I agree with Pancho here. Crawford is I've always said, if anybody can move up all that weight and beat Canelo, it's got to be someone like Crawford. I've been very firm in saying that. I don't care how people look at fighters. I'm very brutally honest, bro. I feel like if anybody can do it, I feel like Crawford and Canelo have been criticized in the same way, meaning that people look at Canelo and go, oh, look, he became undisputed at 168, but look at the division, look at the right. But then they do the same thing with Crawford, 140. Who's in Dongo? Ricky Burns, right? They've been criticized in the same way. However, the experience, obviously, I feel like Canelo's fought the better competition, all different types of styles. I don't think that everything that happened in Crawford's career, I don't think it was his fault. You know, a lot of it had to do with promotions and shit like that. But if anybody can do it, I think it's Crawford. However, that weight, I don't know how he's gonna look at 168, because at 154 he looked very human. You know?
Right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. I want to get HLD's take. What you got for me, HLD?
I got a different take. My take is Turkey Al-Sheikh just said Hamza Shiraz now deserves Canelo in 2026, which means he's gonna beat Crawford for that to happen, right? So Turkey has tweeted that, bro.
Give me your HLD. Come on, man. Give me a real take, bro. Don't
I'm just reading this right now. I'm like, damn, this dude is already announcing Canelo's
I heard that
fight.
bullshit too. I heard the same bullshit you heard. But give me a real take.
My take is, look, I don't think their levels of boxing IQ is that far apart. It is not in my opinion. I don't see that. And the other problem that I do see is that we got Crawford as Crawford is not the same guy that he fought like Benavidez Jr. He's not that elusive.
Right. Exactly.
He's not
that guy's
guy.
gone.
Yeah, that guy's gone, and so he's all about setting traps and timing. I give him that. He's got that, and I know he's got, but then it's gonna come down to that power, and I don't think he's gonna be able to handle Canelo's power. I don't think that he can handle what whatever Madrimov did to Crawford, Canelo could do it too and better. And if he lands any like 3 right hands in a row, no, I don't think Crawford's gonna be able to withstand that. I think it's gonna come down to that because I know that Canelo can withstand all the power and more of what Crawford has, but I don't think Crawford has to take Canelo. So it's gonna come down to that. I mean, everything else is just about right there, but because I mean it's not like Canelo's athletic either, right? So that in itself is kind of neutralized between the two, and then it's gonna come down to their IQs and where they're at in their lives with timing, and I think they're about the same. So then it's gonna come down to who can take the better punch.
And you know what? That's also a good point because I was bringing this up the other day. When you look at Canelo, he's actually over the years, and what I've noticed with a lot of elite fighters, Floyd, Canelo, for the exception of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a one of a kind, but Canelo, Floyd, if you've noticed, all elite fighters, as they get older and they slow down, their defense changes, right? And Canelo, when he lost to Floyd, I think it was the best thing that ever happened to him because he started using his waist more and he was dodging a lot, and it helped him with the Danny Jacobs fight. I think his defense helped him a lot in the Triple G fight. But then as he started getting, and he's younger than Crawford, but he's had more mileage in the tank as far as fights go. Now he's more of a high guard. He just high guard. Right? You know what I mean? Saying Shelton, he used to move his waist around like Shakur a lot. Now he's more of just a high guard because it conserves energy. And he's more of like, I know I got a chin, right? He's like, I know I got a chin. I've always backed that up. I'll keep the high guard on. And his input, his output, I should say, has tremendously slowed down. However, Canelo doesn't throw wasted punches. He's very methodical. He's very
accurate. He's accurate puncher.
He's very accurate, but so is Crawford. Crawford.
But Crawford's got a 3-part defense still. He does use his shoulder roll. He does a lot of parry, and he does a high guard at times. So I think. Oh, and then let's not forget, switch hitting, right?
Switch hitting, right?
Which is also like a form of defense because you're just changing something up for the other guy. So I mean, that aspect he's got for Canelo, but I mean, like I said, I just think that Canelo is better than Porter, and Porter was touching up Crawford. I know he's better than Madrimov, and so I just think this is going to come down to the power. I don't think Crawford is elusive enough to be a. He's not. I mean, he's not a Mayweather. I mean, what can we say? He's not a Mayweather. You know what I mean? He's not a Shakur. That's not in his game defensively. And so,
do you think?
And that's why I like having these conversations. That's why I like having these conversations with you guys, because we can all get our points out, and nobody say, "You're fucked up. You're stupid. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about." Nobody's doing all that because everybody has their own view of it.
I don't have a like. I don't really have a dog in the race in this in itself.
Right.
I really don't. I mean, I'm I watch Canelo and all that, but it's not he. I don't see him as as my favorite fighter. So maybe that has a lot to do with it. If you're talking to people when it's not their favorite fighter, because what's in their favorite fighter, you're gonna stick up for that no matter what. That'd be natural, and that, Shelton. It's Crawford or you know what I mean. But when if you interact with others who they're not like Canelo's not. Look, if he loses, he loses. Okay. I mean. But bro,
you couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me shit about Tito Trinidad. I would have lot, you know what I mean? Like I was if I was a fanboy of anybody, it would have been him. But the reason why I like having this conversation with y'all is because we do have different takes, and the one thing I'll say, you know, with the Canelo and Crawford fight, I think it's a way better fight than what, you know, I'm coming around to it now. You know, I was not very big on the fight because I'm not very big on a fighter moving up a lot of weight to fight another good fighter, because
Right.
I feel like when two guys are almost elite, right? Every little thing matters.
Mm-hmm.
Everything matters,
Right.
right? So now when you have two guys that have great IQ, great experience, great fundamentals, right? And then you throw in weight, I feel like that's just, you know, that's gonna matter in my opinion. But with the switch stance, right? The switch stance, I don't know if that I don't know if you want to play around with that even at a higher weight cut, but that is a form of defense. And I would say this, do you think that Shelton, do you think that Crawford's ability to so when they were bringing up the Tom and Jerry shit, right? Crawford has said, and this is the one thing that makes me think that Crawford has a way better chance than what people are saying, because I have a feeling in my head that some people think that Crawford's just gonna go in there and try to like outdog Canelo. And he made it clear in an interview. They brought up the Tom and Jerry shit, and he said, you know what? He's like, I respect the Turk wanting to see, you know, action in a fight, and I respect that's what he likes and this and that. But nobody, and I mean nobody, is gonna tell me how to fight when I'm in that ring. And and then somebody said, well, what do you think about, you know, getting knocked out and this and that? He says, I don't need to knock Canelo out to beat him.
I just need to beat him. I just need to beat him.
I just need to beat him.
I just need to beat him.
And that's a fact. There's a fact.
And that's what gave me the confidence I have that he's probably going to pull it off, because it's saying that I don't need to knock him out.
You know your guy.
I don't need to knock him out. I need to beat him.
Yeah, we here. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Go ahead, bro.
Are we still here?
Go ahead. You hear me? I'm here. You hear me?
543. Are you guys here?
You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
I hear you, Shelton. I hear you now, Shelton.
Yeah. He doesn't need to knock him out. He just needs to beat him. That's it.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we all get shocked, right? I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean,
as far as like Shiraz fight, every time somebody gets a big win, like it's like Canelo's like their meal ticket. It's like hitting the lotto. You know, that was another thing I got mixed about.
But here's the thing, though. When you're the face of the sport, when you're the face of the sport, when you're the face of the sport, and you're the biggest check besides Usyk, what do you think people are going to do? That's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Hey, Shadow.
Yeah.
Guess what's going to happen tomorrow?
What?
Edgar Berlanga is going to have another Puerto Rican parade.
Yeah, let me see.
No, he's not. Bet you he don't.
Yep. Yeah, let me see you. Yeah. He lost every round to Canelo.
Bad, bro.
This dude lost every round to Canelo and threw the first Mets pitch out. He went to Puerto Rico. Like, bro, you're an embarrassment, bro.
Who
the fuck acts like they want? Go ahead, bro. I'm so glad this guy lost, bro. I'm so glad.
I got something for you, and you gotta play now that Shelton's here too. We're talking about Berlanga.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll play it.
Go play it right now.
You got it?
Right now. Yeah.
Hey, look, check it out. How much you think Fat Joe lost tonight?
Well, I was gonna say that. I think the Remy Ma curse is real. So Berlanga got to blame Fat Joe for bringing her in.
Here goes Oscar De La Hoya. Oh shit. Oh, hold up. Here we go.
Oh my God! Shiraz, congratulations! Berlanga! Oh my God, you got knocked out! Oh my God! Oh, something Canelo Alvarez couldn't do.
Bro, he put the wig on, bro. He put the wig on.
He don't give a fuck, bro. I told you. Bro.
He said Canelo Alvarez. Bro, Oscar hates Canelo with a passion, bro. He hates that man with a passion, bro.
But they both hate each other because
you saw
Oscar hates the fact that Canelo.
You saw when Berlanga threw the money out.
Oscar hates.
Stop robbing fighters.
Yeah, Yeah. See, Oscar hates the fact that Canelo put that out there that he stole from him,
Right.
and he says he didn't. And Canelo hates Oscar because Canelo still believes that Oscar stole from him, but he didn't. He's like, how would I steal from you? I made you. See, people forget. People don't understand. Don't remember the business. HLD, you know what I'm talking about. All those guys at PBC, all those guys, even Floyd, they all were under Golden Boy. All those guys were Golden Boy fighters.
They did Oscar bad. They did Oscar bad. They really did. But anyway,
and he still came out on top, bro. And he still came out on top.
He's still here.
And you saw Turkey. You saw Turkey a couple weeks ago. He made a comment about Oscar. He's like, man, this dude wastes my time and everything. But then you see he's still working with him and everything. And Oscar's like, man, shout out to Turkey and everything. All that shit is just you saw Turkey, right, saying no Tom and Jerry about the whole Shakur Stevenson thing, right? But then he takes a picture with him too. So it's like it's all promotion and just talk and everything. But I do think he's serious about that. I think he's just trying to motivate these guys to just put on exciting fights. And I think it did motivate Shakur. I think it did.
Now let me ask you this, bro. I heard that Turkey has had a lot of health problems. Is that true?
I've heard that sporadically from the very beginning, but I don't see it. Do you?
I don't really see it. That's what I'm saying.
Now he does he does have a gut. You know what I mean? So who knows if there's something going on underneath all that with other issues, right? Inflammation. I don't know what, but he don't look like a sick man to me.
Like, he said,
right? Yeah, it's because
he said in the interview.
Because the rumor is that
last year,
go ahead.
He had a famous interview. What was it like? Well, I will say famous interview, but when he sat down, I think it was like the year before last or whatever, he was talking about the game Undisputed, about how he put a lot of money into the game Undisputed because he's a big boxing fan. And then they started asking him like, well, you want to put on all these great fights and you want to pay all this money and stuff like that, knowing that you're probably not going to get a huge return on it, right? And he said, and I think that's what he's talking about. He said, well, look, I've had health issues, and I love boxing, and I want to get the best fights that I can get before, he almost made it seem like he wants to see the best fights that he can see before he leaves this earth. That's how he made it sound like that.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah. Because I'm saying, and you got to remember, people are always talking about, well, isn't it, people, all these fanagers and these faux motors, I call them. You know what I mean? Talking about, well, he's not making any money on this investment. He doesn't care. As long as people on this planet need oil, he's not going to have a money problem.
People are going to have to stop driving fossil fuel cars to drive.
Exactly. This guy's never going to have a money problem. As long as people are still using petroleum, he'll never have a money problem.
Shelton, imagine. It's not a man. Literally, it's a $15 billion fund for Saudi entertainment.
Exactly. He's not worried about the money. He's not worried about the money, bro. He's not worried about that. Now, I think that I do. Let me ask both of you. What do you guys think about this this new TKO league if it comes to fruition? What do you guys think about it?
Well, it's no longer TKO; it's Zuffa Boxing, and
okay.
And I don't know what I really. Who knows what I mean? I don't trust anything that they're saying until I see things implemented and start to see. I don't really know what their true plan is. I think they change minds as the wind blows. You know what I mean? They say one thing, they say another, and that's the same thing that happens with contracts. They'll say one thing and then they'll change it and whatever, and kind of like what happened to Teo. So I don't really, and to Shakur too, in some respect. Before this matchup, he had problems, so they change, back and forth, and And I think it's just like Eddie Hearn said. Yeah, they got Silas. I think it's called Silas promotion. That's for Riyadh season. But regardless, it's what Turkey. If Turkey says no, I want Superman to fight Spider-Man, that's what it's gonna be.
But none of these fights that are coming up, as far as like the Canelo and Crawford, like none of these are TKO, right? None of them. These are
it's not TKO. No, it's Zuffa, and Zuffa Boxing is the one that's promoting the Canelo Crawford fight. That's where Dana White is with.
Okay, so this is the first. So this will be the first event that Dana White's promoting, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. So what? So everything. So basically, what you're telling me. Tell me if I'm saying this right, Shadow Ghost. What HOD is telling me that everything hinges on how this fight turns out, right?
It might be. It very much.
He said. I have an interview where he says. I have an interview where he says after the I have an interview where he says after the fight in November, when it's September, right? It's September. The fight is September 13th, right?
Yeah.
I have an interview where he says after the fight in September, starting November, is when he's going to be doing. He's probably going to be throwing an event with the TKO, and he's even saying he's looking into altering the rules. It sounds like to me like it's like a league separate from. I just don't understand how you're going to do that and still include fighters that are in boxing. I don't know how it works with the whole sanction bodies and everything, but I have an interview where he's basically saying, yeah, Dana White is going to be promoting this, but not the I think it is like this fight, the Crawford and the Canelo thing, based on how it's going to go. But he's already talking like as if he's got something set up for November. He's already saying he's got something set up in November. And I think that's going to be the actual first event that he's talking about.
Okay.
Hey, Shadow, I sent you a picture, but I don't know if this is Berlanga or Devin Haney.
Huh? Say that again?
I sent you a picture, but I can't tell if it's Berlanga or Devin Haney.
The one that's on the screen?
I know, the one I sent you on X.
Oh yeah, I had it up on the screen. Hold on.
One?
I had it up on the screen already. Hold on. You're talking about this? No. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, I sent it to you on Twitter. You haven't read it yet, I think.
No, wait a second. Give me a second. Hold on. You're talking about this right here. Yeah, I had it up on the screen. This one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had it up on the screen for the past 5 minutes.
I didn't see.
Yeah, then I added in the other ones. Hold on.
That's not Devin. That's Berlanga. That's Berlanga. That is Berlanga.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, edit, bro. Edit. If you're listening, bro, you don't call in. You just click the link, brother, if you want to come on. Hold on. One of my boys from New York is hitting me up. Let me hold on.
They're roasting. Oh, they're saying that they want to. People are saying they want to see Pacheco versus Shiraz.
Yeah, brother. All you got to do is this, bro. All you got to do is click that link.
Yo, Berlanga hasn't.
Hey, Shelton, you got something in the background? Hey, Shelton, do you have like a TV on in the background or something? Somebody's got TV on or something?
No, I don't. But it's probably the phone getting hot. But I'm gonna say this before I jump off. Hey,
no, you good?
It's gone now. It's gone now. That Pacheco is gone now. Oh, okay. That Pacheco versus Shiraz. That's a good fight. I think that's a good fight.
I think that's a good fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Oh, Keyshawn Davis.
I like Pacheco.
Yes, Berlanga's garbage. Good.
Yeah, Berlanga's trash, bro. He's bad.
Was
But
forced
we've
to
always said that though.
I've always said he was trash. Always.
Yeah, we always said that.
I've said
I
it
was
from day
hoping.
one.
I was just hoping, you know, like a lot of times, you know, oh, once you fight somebody great, and maybe you could, you know, you learn from it, and
He
you
was
know,
just giving them some mercy. So that's all.
no, because I mean, isn't that what happened? Like, you know, like, or the narrative that said with Canelo, oh, he lost to Mayweather, but then, you know, he got better from that, right? And so, you know, you
He
expect.
did. He did. He learned a lot from Floyd.
Right. And so I'm over here looking at, and all right, maybe this guy could instill some
But
boxing.
here's
And
the difference between the Canelo. Here's the difference between Canelo and Berlanga. Canelo knew he was good, but he never thought he was just all that, you know, until the last couple of years. After, you know, he made a ton of money and became the superstar he became. That's when you start thinking that the shit don't stink. But at that point, at 23 years old, he was still teachable. He was still willing to learn. Berlanga got the Canelo fight, and automatically he made it. It didn't matter if he won, lost. He went 12 rounds, lost every round. He made it, and now he knows everything. He's the king of New York. He's a superstar in boxing.
He was never a dedicated fighter.
Did better against Canelo with no experience than anybody else. You remember you were hearing all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, I forgot there was a fight with Top Rank where he got a gift.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, he got a gift.
Right.
He was dropped in that fight.
Oh, against that Spanish kid, the kid that he bit, the Spanish kid, that guy.
I think so.
Oh, I forgot he bit him. I forgot.
And then what I saw that motherfucker do is go out after that gift is to go out to a club with Fat Joe partying like if he won the world. And I'm like, what? You know, you take that gift, you bow down, and your ass better get right back to the gym. No, this guy was partying like he won the undisputed championship of the world. And I'm like, from that moment, it was like, you know, this guy is full of shit. You know, so I never liked his personality and his dedication to the game. But man, Berlanga didn't even give an interview, post interview, huh? He just left.
Hey man, look, like I said, I will forever look, man, I want to make it clear, bro. I can stay on code, but I love my people. But I don't like people that I feel like that's an embarrassment to my people. And I've always said, I know HOD has had a lot more hey, yeah, Shelton, you got a lot of background thing. Hold on.
You can mute it though too.
Yeah. I'll mute it. No. But if he mutes it, and then he could unmute it when he wants to talk instead of me doing it, because then I'm not gonna know when he wants to talk. So whenever you want to talk, Shelton, just unmute. You know, I've always been like, look, bro, I want nothing more than a great Puerto Rican fighter. I really like, I love it like anyone else, bro. Everyone else that, you know, regardless of what people say, when you have someone that is the same, comes from the same place as you, or is like you want somebody like that to, you know, to represent your people and stuff. So I love Puerto Ricans. I love my people, and I want a good Puerto Rican fighter, but he's never been that to me. He's never been anything close to that to me. If anything, I feel like he's made us look bad. I feel like he's made us look bad. And so that's just my opinion, bro. And I've always said that to you, HLD. And I feel like I know you've always given him grace and shit like that, but I've always knew the dude was trash, bro.
I given him grace.
Yeah, you've given him grace. No, not saying you ever went for him. I just mean like you're not as hard as him as I am on him. That's all.
Dude, I already vomited on this guy 3 years ago. I'm not gonna vomit every time I see him.
So you didn't like it? Did you? How did you feel when he went down to Puerto Rico and Tito Trinidad sort of endorsed him and shit? I didn't like
any of that shit because he's using our people to represent,
yes.
you know, to represent him.
Yes, that's what I didn't like. That's what I didn't.
Let me clear this up so you have a full understanding. He's using our people, nuestra gente, to represent him. Now, in the contrary to a Amanda Serrano, she's there to to represent us.
Yes.
The difference. He uses the people to represent him to make money. And no, this woman is fighting to represent us. And we see the difference in that. And that's what Tito was. That's what Cotto was. That's, the Camachos
and I think Trinidad just what? He probably, because he loves, he loves our people. So he just was like, hey, he's an upcoming fighter. And not only that, but he did go down to Puerto Rico to kind of
he's a humble guy. He's a humble guy.
And that's another thing too. Like, it's just like when Vargas got knocked out, me and you were cheering. Me and you was like, good for that motherfucker, bro. Good for him.
I didn't like that. And then, he's a cocksucker. And then guess what? We found out that he really was. So, but that's the difference, man. But this kid, bro, I feel sorry for him because if he hasn't saved up his money right.
Yo, you hit it right out there. Oh my God, I was saying that the whole time. I'm like, bro, this dude comes in with what is it, Balenciaga shorts on and his jewelry, and then I think Fat Joe maybe came out for free, but I hope Fat Joe ain't. Knowing Fat Joe, he probably charged them and all this other shit. And you spending all this money because you thinking you the shit and this and that, and it's like, bro, are you saving your money, bro?
Yo,
because you are hot ass garbage. And now that you got knocked out by a guy that moved up in weight, and you got fucking starch, you're not gonna get these paydays like that anymore. Hold on one second. I'm glad he got the Canelo fight. In a way, like I don't like that he got it, but at least because I respect people that get in the ring. Okay, you get in the ring. I know you don't play this shit and that you could die. So at least you got your Canelo fight. But I hope you got paid good, bro. I hope you got paid good, and I hope you still got that Canelo check, bro. Because those paydays are gone. You're done after what happened tonight. You're done. You're hot garbage, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That's the problem with these guys. They get into these positions, and then they'll be taking loans, and they start just like anybody else, bro, living beyond their means. They're no different. They look what happened to Haney, bro. The Haneys had to sell their house in Vegas. Daddy had to move to a condo in New York. His son, he's in a condo in Miami. You know what I mean? They because they start trying to live beyond their means, acting something that they're not.
But you know what? The Haneys,
and they get caught up.
You know what the difference is? I hate to say this, but
at least it's the same thing.
At least, no, it is the same thing. But hold on. It's a little bit different because at least Devin, we already expect, like at least I do, we already know how Devin's going to fight when he's in the ring. He fights scary. So it's not like if he fights scary again, people are going to be like, wow, that shocked me. I don't want to see this guy no more. He's always going to have his little meat riding fan base where no matter what he does, he's going to be looked at. I mean, for real, you got some Devin Haney fans out here that are just fucking delusional. They call him
Norman Jr. is going to end his career in November.
He's always going to be able to rely on his defense, though, and he does it. And other than the Ryan fight, he could actually at least still make money and still. But I get what you're saying, living beyond your means.
Well, this guy just did right now. He fought Shiraz, and he just lived. He just got another fight after Canelo lost.
That's not what I'm saying. I understand. I agree with you on the living outside your means shit out in life. I'm talking about pertaining to boxing as the future and making money in the future. When Devin Haney fights Brian Norman Jr., I already think I know how he's going to fight him. But let's just say he loses, which I do think he's going to lose. But let's say he loses, right? Technically, even though we've seen it 2 times, that's really only going to be 1 loss on his record, right? And he could still fight other fights and still fight the same way because everybody knows when Devin Haney fights what you're going to see. It's not going to be a shock if Devin Haney goes on his bicycle for 12 rounds and you fall asleep. That's not a shock. Berlanga, on the other hand, he's got nothing to fall back on. He's got no skills. He's got no footwork. His chin is garbage. He's just a garbage ass fighter. He talks a lot of shit. He's not humble. He's going to keep getting knocked out. And now he's not going to get any more. He's not going to get paid anything close to what he got with the Canelo fight or anything. He's done, bro. At least Devin.
Devin is done too, because if it wasn't for Turkey, nobody's hiring Devin Haney. These 2 guys just got paid by Turkey. If Turkey wasn't here today, both these guys would be screwed. Nobody's gonna hire them.
But Turkey is here. But Turkey is here, though. That's the thing.
Okay, so look what happened right now. Do you think Berlanga's gonna get another check?
No.
When Norman Jr. flatlines Haney in November, you think he's gonna get another check?
Maybe one more, and I'll tell you why. I'll give you an example. I'll tell you why. From Turkey, though. You remember Madrimov. Here, a perfect example. Shelton, I don't know if you remember this too. You remember when Madrimov fought Crawford, right? Okay, so Madrimov fights Crawford. They have it wasn't the best fight or whatever, but he fights Crawford. And then, if y'all remember, Virgil Ortiz needed a fight. And you remember that was during the time where what's his name from 154 HLD, the Zayas. That's a good Puerto Rican fighter. I like. I know you like him more, but still, Xander Zayas, he's a humble kid. That fight didn't materialize, right? And they needed somebody for Virgil Ortiz, and at the last moment, Madrimov stepped up and fought Virgil Ortiz, and Turkey respected that. He came out and said on an interview, he said, "You know what? When I wanted someone to fight Crawford, Madrimov was there. He fought him with 10 fights. When I couldn't find a fight for Virgil or the fight that I wanted him to fight, he stepped up. He was there." And I remember things like that. And because of that, I will always give Madrimov a fight. So it's almost like Turkey respects it. Like, hey, I need a fighter. Now, with this whole Brian Norman, I spoke on this the other day. This whole shit with Devin Haney, when he first mentioned Tom and Jerry, he was talking about fighters like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and people that think, I don't know why he said it to Shakur. Shakur knocked out the electrician, but still, he's talking about those type of fights, right? And I do believe he was talking about Devin Haney. But then, if you remember, he thought that Ryan was gonna fight Devin. That didn't happen, and then the whole Boots and Tio didn't happen. Then Tio and Devin didn't happen. So then finally, they got the Brian Norman Jr. fight, and what does he do? He goes to X and he says, yeah, one thing, Devin will fight anybody anywhere. He remembers things like that. So because of that, yes, if he was to get flatlined by I think he would give Devin another check. That's different from somebody like Berlanga, who number one was never a champion, even though we might criticize Devin for being a fucking champion on how he became undisputed. It don't matter. At least Devin got a belt, whether he fought for it or not. Berlanga, like Oscar said, never had any major titles, nothing.
None of those things happened.
Nobody, bro. His style is garbage. He got knocked out. He's done. Devin Haney, as long as Turkey is around, I do think he will still get a bag.
This is his one chance because Haney already stole his money. It's what you don't get. This is his one chance. It's right here. You're gonna have to earn it, son. You're gonna have to earn it.
Of course, he's gonna have to earn it.
You get flatlined, you done. You already stole Turkey's money. Are we forgetting that?
How did he steal Turkey's money? From where?
Because he's talking about
the Times Square.
I don't agree. I don't agree with what he's saying, Shelton. But in his mind, he's saying he stole his money. But
you don't gotta explain that for myself. I'm saying it myself.
I know what you're saying. It's just because the difference is, I know that you won't. I can't go there with you and Devin because you will never say any. Like, I get it. It's pointless. It's almost like I don't know how
Turkey went behind the
I know how you
back.
look at Devin.
Turkey
Why
went
don't
behind
expect me to say anything good about him?
Turkey went behind the Haney's back. Made sure to hire his hitman in the Normans before the Haneys even knew, while they were over there parading a wish list. And the moment that they find out, they wanted to dead the fight. So what does that tell you?
Huh? No, I didn't hear you, bro.
Turkey went behind the Haney's back to hire his hitman in the Normans before the Haneys even knew, while they were just parading a wish list.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
And once they found out that he was hired, the Haneys were looking for ways to dead the fight. Once they got caught with their pants down in front of God and everybody by Norman Sr. and Tay Jones, they had no choice because their ego and pride is not going to allow them to say we're backing out now. Because that was supposed to be behind the scenes.
Well, I'll say this. First of all, I don't think Turkey got to go behind anybody's back. He signed the checks. So you're going to fight who I tell you to fight,
Yo,
or you're
EQ,
not
you
gonna
on,
get
bro?
paid. That's the way it works.
Yo,
Yeah,
you on the
but
screen, EQ?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Hey, yo, that's my boy EQ, bro. I'll be right back. Go ahead, keep talking.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, HOD, man, what's up, bro?
EQ, what's going on, man? It's first time on the panel or what?
Yeah, yo. Yeah, hell yeah, man. It's my first time here, man. Listen, man, you guys always talking about boxing, and yo, you guys actually teaching everybody out there that don't know boxing. You guys are really doing your thing, man. Keep doing your shit, man.
Well, you got two old heads on here. You got above me right here, that's Shelton Moore.
Yo, put your picture on, man. How you look, man? I don't know how you look, bro.
Hey, man.
Yo, get on it, man. Who are you?
I look too fine for the camera, man.
Yo, wait. I mean, what's your nationality, man? I mean,
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, way back. Yo, you should, yo, talking about that Puerto Rican, man. Yo, I've been how you feel about that last night, man? With
I'm not disappointed. Well, if you're talking about the main card of last night of Serrano and Taylor's, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Amanda Serrano, man.
I have no queries about the decision of the card. I have a lot of questions where I'm digging to find out because I have no idea what type of fight was that. Who told Amanda Serrano to fight? I don't even understand both ladies. That was shadow boxing. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know if they just said, "Yo, man, we're just gonna take the money and we're not gonna get our asses beat again for the third time." You know what I mean? Beat each other. I don't know what the hell happened, but the scorecards, I don't have no. I got no issue.
Listen, yo, man, yo, I honestly, it's great for like for the females. Even though Jake Paul is everybody want to call him a YouTube boxer, man, but it's probably a great pinnacle to bring out female boxers, especially man, from fucking Puerto Rico, man. I was always back in the days, man. I was lived in Puerto Rico every summer when I'm like, listen, man, I'm an immigrant, coming from an immigrant family. And I live in I went to Patterson, and my parents in Patterson, New Jersey, was all full of Puerto Ricans. And I remember la comay, la compay, and then we lived in Puerto Rico for 3 months in the summertime while my parents was just fucking just doing their thing. It's just like, it's just great for boxing for the Puerto Rican family. I mean, just Puerto Rico itself, bro. It's just like congratulate the Serrano family. I understand like this shit's the Puerto Rican shit is like it's a blessing, man. That what Jake Paul's doing. I know people want to say, oh, Jake Paul's a fucking YouTube kid, do whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when it comes to Jake Paul, it is what it is. He's doing his thing. One thing I do know, he's bringing more eyeballs to the sport. Is it the greatest or no? It's not the greatest stuff out. But guess what? He has an audience, and whoever wants his stuff, they're gonna pay for it, right? And they have. And so, but other than that, he what he's done for the sport of women's boxing, along with Nakisa and Amanda in the last 3 years is nothing short of a miracle because the women's boxing was dying. It was literally all the other promoters were starting to give up on it at all of it, and
it's just great, right? It's just beautiful, though, man.
No, I mean, now they signed all the women now, and and what they did yesterday was very historic in itself. Amanda, what they were to do with Amanda in the last 3 years, and Amanda with herself was, carry the sport on her back and put it out to the masses. And we saw what happened. I mean, it was a great card yesterday, other than the main event, which I'm still trying to figure out was the game plan, but still, a lot. I can't wait to see the numbers. It's gonna be crazy numbers. People who watch it. Now you say you're an immigrant, but I mean you're from Puerto Rico, or what you mean?
Listen, I'm born from Patterson, New Jersey, and in Patterson, I'm Peruvian. I'm Peruvian, all right?
Oh, okay, there we go, peruano. Okay.
Okay, soy peruano. All right, but this was back in the 70s. My parents came to this country, and in Patterson was dominant Puerto Rican,
Right.
straight up. You know what I mean? And this is why my brothers had the comay and the compay, the godfathers, like godfathers.
Right.
And my compadre and my compay and my comay. That this is why we learn, like every summer while my parents were like going to school, they cannot watch us, so they dropped us off to my brothers and my brother's godfather, la compay, la comay. It's like, yo, you're going to Puerto Rico, and while I'm working and going to school, and bro, we learned so much while we was in Puerto Rico. 100%, just like we learned the culture. We learn culture about just straight 100%, and we just adapt the culture. It's not about being what.
Nah, bro, you integrated, bro. It's as simple as that, you know. You integrated, bro, and that's a lot. And
Somebody's calling me. Yo, somebody like, yo, Eddie, come here, man.
Okay. So, David, you watch?
No, honestly, is that just the culture is so diverse, and I just learn. I was there for every summer. Understand the Puerto Rican culture, man. Arroz con pollo and shit. Like, yo, we was running out. Arroz con pollo, and you step on a worm. That's like when you step on a worm, like a fucking worm, like a Captain Crunch.
Yeah, you're talking about CMPA, bro. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm born and raised. So you say you still in New Jersey?
Yeah, Patterson's 100%.
Yeah, I mean, so your neighbors with Shadow. He's from Jersey. I don't know where you went.
Oh, Shadow, yeah, man. I know, man. Shadow's straight up from the BX, man. That's my brother right there. And Shadow, man, what you sipping up M&M's right now? Come you share these stories, man.
Nah, man, I don't share my stories on here. I talk boxing, Eric. I don't talk about a lot of things. But
Yo! You saw Elvin on the corner? Elvin
that used to box?
Yeah, that's the one that the girl that won from Patterson, New Jersey. She's from Patterson. You was recording, man. Elvin, man. We grew up with that motherfucker, nigga.
I know, Elvin, the one that took my girlfriend Maria.
Okay, this nigga still doing on that shit.
Motherfucker, I remember that.
Hey, EQ, is it true that Shadow's a gigolo, man? Is it true, bro? I've heard rumors he's a gigolo over there in Jersey, man.
Yo, HLD.
Elvin's a fighter. I saw him. He got knocked out too. I saw him. He don't fight no more professionally though, but he did. He was on TV. I remember him.
Yeah. No, last night we had a female fighter last night. She's from Patterson, New Jersey, and our best friend that we grew up, bro, he was in the corner, and that was Elvin Sanchez, man. Like, straight up.
Dominican.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican, nigga.
He was Puerto Rican. Elvin was.
He was half.
You have Dominican, half Puerto Rican, bro.
I
know he's Dominican. I know, bro. I don't like talking about our life growing up, but I remember Elvin.
But he was there though. He was there. Come on,
I remember Elvin. Yeah, I know. What about him?
He was there last night. He was training that girl, man, the one last night.
Oh, he was training her. Okay.
Come on, yo, what the fuck, man?
I mean,
Yo, actually, I talked to Elvin today. I talked to Elvin today. Do you want to get on mine?
Nah, I don't got nothing to say to Elvin. Why you want me to talk to Elvin for? I don't got nothing to say to
It's
him.
all about boxing, right? We doing boxing.
Bro, I'm good. EQ. I don't need to talk to him, bro. I don't need to talk to Elvin, bro. He's cool. I ain't got none. I don't know why you bringing up like shit we grew up with. I don't like talk. Like I talk about boxing here, bro. When I talk
No, the reason why I brought it back, the reason why I brought it up because he was there on last night on a fucking big stage in the world that we grew up with him. That's our nigga, bro. You know Elvin, bro.
I know Elvin. Yeah, I know him. I don't know what you want me to do though. Like, what you want me to do? You want me to put Elvin on here? All right, get Elvin. Tell Elvin to come on here. Tell him to come on here, boy.
Oh, you mean he was at the fight? This dude
he was at the fight. Yeah, he was at. I didn't see it. I don't remember seeing him. I don't remember seeing him. But I guess what EQ was trying to say, because we know him, we went to school with him. I guess I don't know. I'm supposed to. I don't know. Put a plug in here for Elvin Sanchez. I mean, I wasn't like.
Elvin Sanchez.
Yeah.
That's my cousin, dude.
He's your cousin, bro.
Yo, but you know who was on the screen though, man? Punch was ringside, bro. Throughout
for
the
what?
fight.
For
the
tonight?
Serrano fight. No, for the Serrano fight.
Huh?
He was ringside for the Serrano fight.
Yeah, I know. I saw him. He went live and talked about it. He said he was upset with the fact that look, I mean, I wasn't really too upset, but I just think that how
come in.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Come in.
Oh. This dude, I gotta put him on mute. He's yelling up in the mic. I was the way that she fought, I just think was the wrong game plan. But at the end of the day, she followed her corner's advice. You know what I mean? So it was so ironic about that whole shit. What's so ironic about that is that when you look at the Alicia Baumgartner fight, right? Derek James was telling her what to do the whole night, and she wasn't listening. And he was like, yo, you know, if you're going to move forward, throw a jab and do this and do that. And she wasn't listening. Then by like the 8th or 9th round, he's yelling at her like, bro, like, what are you doing, right? And she's not listening. But then you got Amanda Serrano who goes in there and from round 1 does exactly what her corner tells her to do, right? And she loses. And
I really don't. I'm not mad at the decision.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad at how did we come to this game plan?
The game plan, right?
How did we come to this? Where both women only both of them landed 70 punches. Amanda landed 300 and something in her last fight. Threw over 600 punches. And in this fight, we're gonna come down to like this was something is up, and I'm gonna find the fuck out because this was not normal. This was not normal.
What was, you know what I thought? Honestly, what I thought was gonna happen was, remember the first fight was so damn close that it was a draw, right? The second fight, I feel like Amanda won. And then I felt like what was gonna happen is the third fight, I thought that they were gonna give it to Amanda and then somehow try to make it a fourth fight. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But then they gave it to they gave it to Katie. And then when I look at how her game plan was and everything like that, like she followed her corner's game plan. But yeah, something just didn't seem right, because it's like, why would you even ask her to do that when that's not how she fights?
Like I tell you, man, we don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And look, even Tim Bradley, I think this morning he came out with it, bro. We were like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that?
About how the fight itself, or how they both?
Yeah, the fight itself. It was just odd. He didn't want to. He wanted to say it, but not say it. But I'm saying there's some fucking fishy shit that went on behind the scenes. I don't know what the fuck, but that was. I'm sorry that I've never seen my girl fight like that in 50 plus fights ever.
Hey, and like so I said, I give her respect, because as far as like, a lot of fighters don't listen to their corner. And like I said, you take a look at Alicia, she wasn't listening to anything Derek James says. So you have a fighter that listens to everything her corner says and loses, then that's not then at that point you need to get rid of everybody around you, bro. You know what I
But
mean?
that was
That's
a
how
little
I
bit
look at
different
it, bro.
because Alicia was in a real fight. Amanda and Katie Taylor were not in a real fight.
Yeah.
There's something fishy. That's all I'm saying. That was that. The only thing I can walk away is what I was just telling right now. EQ is it's nothing short of a miracle what Amanda's been able to do in the past 3 years for for women's boxing. Where look, all the promoters basically have abandoned the women. They've abandoned them. They're and if it wasn't for Amanda and Katie Taylor bringing in the spotlight of these wars that they two both had, look
And
what
Jake
Amanda was
Paul
able.
too. Jake Paul
No,
actually.
and Jake Paul, right, and Nakisa. But without Amanda being that bad bitch that she is, we wouldn't. This wouldn't have succeeded. It was because of that level of competition that she brought. That was like, damn. It just was damn. And look at she hired. They hired all like 90% of all the names of all women's boxing, the
You're
best.
right. You're
They've
right.
hired them all, and
Oh
she put
yeah.
them all on the card.
Facts.
And
Facts. You're facts.
and
Right out.
so and the way she, I can only say the way she represented me. See how it is different? She was representing us. I'm so proud, because Berlanga's looking for us to represent him. Fuck you. She was representing us, and she was fighting for our pride. She wanted to make us look good, and bro, I love it, bro. I love it. I love everything she's done,
I agree. I agree. Oh yeah,
and she's a
100%.
legend, bro. She's a legend. She's a
100%.
legend.
100%.
So
Facts.
so we'll see what happens next, man. But besides that, she made her money. I don't know. I don't know what happened I'm not. I I think she's not gonna be able to live with this one. The other two fights, she knows she won. I know she won, and I can live with those. This one that happened yesterday, I'm not mad at the decision, but I think it's gonna haunt her that she's like, this is not the way I fight, but you guys made me fight this way. And that might bother her down the line. That might bother her down the line in her conscience. But other than that, she's done great for the sport. All the women around the world, all of them were all, bro. that ratchet Clarissa Shields was at the fight. She was at
Yo,
the
I
fight.
saw her, bro.
Oh, yo, you're right, yo. HID was speech again, bro. Yo, when I saw that shit,
Yo, EQ, bro, you yelling up in the mic, bro. My bad, bro. EQ, bro. Chill, bro.
Nah, bro. That's that Boricua coming out, bro. Let it go, yeah.
Yo, but HID has a point when yo, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah. Go ahead. I gotta go. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna shut this down soon anyway, bro, because I gotta eat, bro. All right, so
yeah, I
I'm
gotta
go
get
my
food
bro. Ready.
You know how hyped up I was last night, bro. My house was, bro. It was an atomic synergy of energy in my house and that announcer, bro. Holy shit, yo, Shadow, you heard how that announcer, bro? ¿Y dónde están los boricuas? Like, that house was pumping. That motherfucker is a legend when it comes to introducing our, bro. I loved it, but I was so hyped, so much energy when I saw what happened. Like, damn, it was like 2 a.m, tipsied out. I had to hit the gym, throw some weights. I had to throw some weights at like 3, 4 a.m, bro. I couldn't go to sleep because I was too hyped up. And at the same time, like what the fuck did I just watch? So I was just throwing weights and shit. And then that didn't work out. Then I had to call a honey, you know what I mean? And so give me some company, man. Come on over. Bro, it was fucked up last night. But yeah, I saw she was at the fight and then today's when she's talking all her shit. I'm the crowd, like, bro, you will never feel that energy that Amanda and Katie have produced, bro. That stadium was bumping. That stadium was never so loud, bro. But hey, man, it still gives me goosebumps because it was great. It was great. The introduction, that was Unfortunately, that was all better than the fight. But let's shut this down, man. I gotta get the sack though, man. You know what I mean? It was a long night yesterday, and then we'll make it another long night, bro. I'm on like an hour and a half of sleep.
I gotta
shit.
Tomorrow we don't have
tomorrow's Sunday, man.
Oh, Ned. No. Okay, yeah, no. So we're clear. Look, I grew up with EQ. And so he's talking about somebody else that we grew up with, but I was just trying to tell him I just talk boxing here. When I talk about my life, I talk about my life, but I don't need to talk about any unless I bring them up or whatever. It's just it's just how I don't have anything against Elvin. I'm just wasn't as cool as how maybe EQ is with him. I know Elvin. I've known Elvin. I had experiences like growing up with him, but it ain't nothing for me to be like, oh, I need to plug him up or nothing like that, because that's just EQ's different because EQ went to my father's funeral. My father know EQ and his family. It's a little bit different. But then again, you got to remember, I moved away from there. He still lives around there in the Patterson, New York area. I don't. So maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's all it was. But anyway, hey, yo, anything you want to say, EQ, before we shut it down, bro?
Yo, is my volume loud or something? I don't know.
No, before you was yelling all up in the mic. It's all good. Nah, it's my fault actually, because it's StreamYard. I actually have a button
This
on
is
here.
my first time being here. I don't know.
No, you good, EQ. You good, bro. It's good. It's just,
bro, you just acting Puerto Rican, bro. That's
it's not that.
Bro.
No. I should make it clear. Let me make it clear.
Yo, HL, I want you a drink, bro. I want you a drink, man.
Hold on. Nah, first off, I don't drink no more. All right, I don't
care. HOD, I want you a drink, man.
Okay, y'all could drink all day. That's fine. Let me make it clear. It's different because EQ has known me a lot for my life. And even though I tell y'all about me, I tell y'all what I want y'all to know about me. Do you understand? There's a difference. I tell y'all what I want you to know. There's a huge difference. So there might be things that I don't want people to know. And, EQ might not know that. So he'll come up here and just start talking shit and saying shit that, if I want you to know something about me, I'm going to say it. So, but he doesn't know that. It's his first time up here.
But Shadow.
It's my first time.
But Shadow, you know everything about me, man. Well, that's not fair.
That's just the problem. We don't know anything.
No,
the problem. We don't know shit
that's what I'm trying to say. I understand you. That's what I'm trying to say by being sarcastic, saying that I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
No.
But EQ's my boy. Like I said, he was at my father's funeral. His brother Edit is like, it's like family. When I came out the military, and when I would come home and visit, it's like I grew up with them. But the point I'm just trying to make is like, everything I tell y'all, I tell y'all. Like, I don't need other people talking about my life unless I bring it up. You know what I mean?
Listen, man. I know you and HLD, man, you guys come together and talk about boxing, and I love to watch you guys and analyze the boxing shit. And
I appreciate it.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful, man. You know what?
Hey, do we come off as we fight it? We come off like big brother, little brother fighting and shit.
Yo, you're right, 100%. But I love that shit, man. I love that shit because you know what, man? There's no yes man, and you guys just it's a yes man shit, like yo. But you guys come together and you guys analyze boxing. Yeah. Like a big brother shit, like yo, this goes this and this. Nah.
I just want to be clear. I'm big brother, right?
Yeah, right. All right. You know what's crazy though? Is that
I love it. I love it.
I've always said, look, HOD is a part of this channel, and
you told me that. You told me.
I've had people, tell me in the past, I've had people like, because I have an email on my channel. And I told HO this the other day. It was the last month. He started laughing, but I had somebody and I never really heard of them before, but I think I know who they might be. But they were emailing me and then they messaged me and said, "Hey yo, why you have HLD up on the panel?" I'm like, "Bro, he's always been up on the panel." Like, "Oh, he's a racist and this and that." I'm like, "Bro, so what? Okay, just get to what you're trying to say. Like, what are you trying to say?" And the dude was like, "Well, I'm not gonna watch your channel if you have them up there." And I'm like, "Well, then motherfucker, don't watch." I mean, like I'm not gonna fucking not put somebody on because you don't like them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like if you look at my channel, when I drop the link, the same people have been coming up here for years. So what does that? So let me get this straight. You want me to kick off the people that support me and watch me? What kind of shit is that? Like if these people come up here and they talk boxing and they support me, they're gonna continue to come up here. Like I'm not gonna kick somebody off because you don't like somebody, bro. That's not how this shit works, bro. It's not how it works, and that especially not somebody who supported me since day one. He's been here since day one, and yeah,
because we know
I respect
before
that.
this, we've known each other since before
right.
the channel, and then when he first came on the scene, and he was the little kid on the block for us, trying to learn this shit, and so it's been, bro, I don't know, it's been about 5-6 years now, whatever.
Yeah.
But
HOD,
and then when it comes to me,
I went to start a channel and HOD was laughing. Yo, I didn't know how to start a channel, bro. I literally thought like you had to sign up for this application or some shit. I was like, yo, how do I start my channel? And HOD's like, I remember HOD was like, brother, are you serious? I'm like, yo, I don't know how, like, where do I sign up? He's like, bro, you fucking click on the button. He's like, and you start your own channel, bro. I had no idea what I was doing or nothing. But at the end of the day, bro, certain people have been rocking with me since day one. So I'm not gonna fucking just because you don't like the person, I'm gonna be like, get him out of here. That's not how that shit works, bro. If HOD, even when we've yelled at each other so many times, and
I saw that,
it's normal.
And I love that.
It's normal. That's my guy.
And I like that. That's what it is, man. I love that. I love that. This is why
we'll fight.
And HOD, man. I know you go in, but you still have that knowledge too to counter argument that.
Well, I'm not talking
whatever Shadow's saying, you know what I'm saying? But that's dope. That's what it is. Like you shit, we don't know the answer at the end of the day, but you make a conversation and we tune in. And I love tuning. I like that shit.
Well, you know what trips me out that we be fighting? And hey man, we'll click off right here, right? And like nothing, it'll be a few days later, and click on and hey, what's going on, bro? And then like, I just wanted to know, man, my bad, or I don't want you to take it further. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yo,
I don't take nothing personal.
Yo, Shadow, man, Shadow. Yo, happy birthday, man. What's up, man?
¿Verdad?
Yo, sing happy birthday, man.
EQ. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shadow, man. Happy birthday to you. Español. Feliz cumpleaños, feliz.
No, I got
Te deseamos a ti.
You got another old one for me, but te digo la mía. Huepa, mira, hermanito. God bless you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
Yo, absolutely, man. May God bless you with health, with vibrance, with goals that you want to achieve, and everything else in between, my man. You know,
100%,
bro. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Mucho amor, bro. Mucho amor y cariño, bro. Hey, man, I'm happy for you, man.
Bro. Dios bendiga, hermano, bro. Straight up.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I fucked that up because I was waiting till 12 because he said again that he said it hours ago.
I forgot. No, because I was gonna get off a while ago, and then I forgot midnight hit, and then I saw Edit come in here and say happy birthday, and I was like, oh shit, it is my birthday. So, all right, bro. Y'all appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, bro. I gotta get off, bro.
Está bien, hermanito, man. Hey, man. God bless. Happy birthday again, man, and we'll see you on the next one. EQ, much pleasure, my man.
Yeah, much love, everybody, man. God bless you. Yo, Manny, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, baby.
All right, man.
Peace,
God bless, bro. Take care, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We had a pretty good night of boxing. Just to recap real quick, Shakur Stevenson did better than what I thought he was going to do. So I'll start off just to end things off. I'm going to say this. I need to go back and watch the fight again with Shakur Stevenson because of the fact that I feel like the scorecards was atrocious. So let's get that out the way. I do think the right man won. Berlanga, I could care less that Berlanga lost. I could care less. I don't think the dude was ever that good, and I think he's an embarrassment. And I'm glad he lost. And he's not humble. And he should have got on the microphone. He should have got on the microphone. If and this is important for me to say, and maybe this is why I kind of don't like Berlanga, but let me make this clear. When you sit up there and you tell people to suck your dick and you talk about people's mother and you call people escorts and you do all this and you talk about people so disrespectfully, I feel like as a man that just got knocked out, you should stand up and at least say to the camera, bro, you know what? If I said some things, it is what it is. It's part of the promotion. But no, he carries himself just as a piece of shit to me. So I have no love lost for Berlanga. And he got knocked down in front of Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and everybody. And where was Fat Joe? And Fat Joe was nowhere to be seen when he lost to Canelo, too. The same thing happened. Fat Joe went on Instagram and was saying all these Puerto Ricans saying that he was going to lose to Canelo or y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And it's like, bro, we're not stupid, all right? We know he wasn't going to beat Canelo because he's not good. He's not good at all. And once again, Berlanga doesn't say nothing good, and it showed. And what's even worse is you got flatlined by a guy that moved up in weight. Like, this ain't even a dude that campaigns at that weight class. Like, this guy moved up in weight. I don't think Berlanga no more. This King of New York shit, all that shit got to stop, bro. And to be honest with you, I kind of feel sorry for him in a way. I hate to say it, but I feel sorry for him because he doesn't even have the skills to even change at this point in his career. He don't even have the skill, like for real. He's got nothing to fall back on. He's got no chin. He's got no feet movement, no footwork. He's got power. That's it. And in boxing, you need more than just power. And his power ain't even all that. He thinks he's got power because he was knocking out 15 straight guys that we've never heard of before or will never see again. That's not actual. I mean, when you go back and look at those first 15 fights, half of them dudes weren't even moving. They were standing there. So, Matias, shout out to Matias, bro. That was another close fight. And and to close, before I get out of here, one thing I am very, very confused on is this. I'm very confused on this. So Turk, the whole time, has been talking about Tom and Jerry, right? So we see tonight's fights, and we see the Matias and Puello fight. And you see Matias following him from round 1 all the way to the end of the fight, being the aggressor. I think he won the early rounds, right? Later on in the fight, Puello started moving around more and started being more accurate. I think he hurt Matias with like it was like an uppercut, like a round. I forgot what round it was, right? Some think that Puello won that fight, right? But as you see, Matias was chasing him the whole fight, being the aggressor. They give the fight to him. Then we see the Shakur fight where Shakur didn't run. And Zepeda was the aggressor the whole fight. And they give it to Shakur on a large margin. That's where I'm a little bit confused at. I do think the right man won. I think Shakur landed the cleaner shots. But I did see Shakur miss a lot too, and Shakur was hurt. Shakur was swallowing blood. Shakur got hand problems. There's a lot of things like I saw today that. But even with that being said, I think Shakur beat someone like Kid Austin quite easily because of the experience. So the one person I think that'll be a problem for Shakur might be Mutataya. The three choices they showed up there was Tank. They showed Tank, Kid Austin, and Mutataya. Well, we know we ain't gonna fight Tank, right? Tank just got arrested. He got the Lamont Roach rematch. I don't think that's gonna happen. So then you got Kid Austin and Mutataya. I believe that out of those two, Shakur will probably revisit the Kid Austin fight because he said it yesterday after the weigh-in or during the weigh-in. They brought up Kid Austin. He said, yeah, if I beat Zepeda, we could revisit that. If I revisit that fight, he says, I want it in the contract that if he pulls out like he did, Kid Austin, meaning Kid Austin, if he pulls out, I get like a big sum of money because he thinks that Kid Austin still pulled out. He think he purposely pulled out. He think he was planning to pull out. He thinks everything that happened with Kid Austin leading up to that fight was all a huge plan, which is insane if you think about that. Which is insane. Because if you remember, Kid Austin was going to fight Shakur Stevenson, and all these allegations were leading up to the fight. It was insane. It was like out of a spy movie. You had Kid Austin's father talking about that they were being followed. They were being, the car almost got, what was it? The car almost got blown up. People broke into their house and stole passports to prevent them from going to Riyadh. People were threatening them. People were following them. People were following them in cars, putting tracers in all types of crazy stuff. And they all claimed that Shakur Stevenson's camp was doing that, which is crazy. And the whole time Shakur Stevenson was saying, bro, these dudes are just making up lies. Like, why would I do that? For him? Like, basically, they were trying to make it seem like Shakur's camp was orchestrating anything they could so the fight wouldn't happen. And then what ended up happening? Kid Austin pulls out. Of all people, Kid Austin pulls out. So Shakur brought that up the other day and said, look, man, y'all saw the antics and all the crazy stuff these people accuse me and my camp of. Like, no, I'll fight him. But if I fight him and if he pulls out, I want a large sum of money. So I think that's probably his best bet. Because either him or Mutataya. I think Mutataya might give him a little bit better work, but Shakur showed you that he'll stand there, he'll fight you, but he's got bigger problems at hands, and that's literally his hands, bro. I think his hands are done. So, other than that, man, we had a great night of boxing. Oh, David Morrell, I missed that fight, so I need to really go back and watch that fight because that was one of the fights I missed because I was sleeping. So, but anyway, bro, y'all take care, man. This Ghost. I'm out.